welcome everybody to the Toivoan Sea Dogs. A couple things before we do get started today. If you know someone who's playing a G-Merit game, I'd love to talk to them about getting on the waitlist for campaign slot or into a one-shot because all the groups are currently full. We do have the Patreon over at patreon.com/GMEric. We did something cool there last week. We're going to be doing some more stuff over there. Go check it out. We also have the YouTube channel where we stream. We've got the clips, we've got the podcast and playlists. If you're interested in the GME content, we've got thousands of episodes, tons of content for you guys to watch. Go check it out. Do hit the thumbs up if you watch it. It helps us out. We also have a clip contest going on where if you toss a clip or timestamp in the clip contest channel of Discord, you'll be automatically entered to win a prize. This month's prize is a headshot of bubble laser art. If you're interested in getting art of your character, go ahead and toss those in there. Lastly, we have a new series of mugs. The Underwatch ended this past week, and we have the Underwatch lineup mugs and travel mugs over at gmeric.com. If you've not picked one up, check them out. It was a really cool adventure, and we've got more lineups coming up soon for the rest of the campaign, so get in on those. Let's get you guys started because it is time to play some D&D. Astrid and Valrath are out. They are fine. They are just celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary. We wish them well, and I hope that they have a great time. They will be back next week. All right, but let's keep you guys rolling. You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa and are currently on your way from the Carwin chain, a prison island here, where you guys have just rescued Merrick Blackwater, the famous or infamous husband of Nyana. You guys have managed to rescue him, one of his crewmates, and a strange shaman by the name... Oh, Eric forgot. One sec. By the name of Cressa the Bone Picker. She has joined you guys, but has gone below decks to make herself scarce as she doesn't want to be on deck. So, having just escaped the Carwin chain, the question becomes, what would you guys like to do as Astrid and Valrath are going to be busy driving the ship for the time being?
Yay, I don't have to worry about it.
Nyana, you have been granted inspiration to start the session.
Oh, thank you. One thing I wanted to ask about, kind of semi-retcon, did Merrick get all of his effects out of the prison?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, he did not.
Damn, guess we gotta go back.
The only thing that you guys managed to collect of Merrick's so far has been that sword, which was given back to him by Nyana and is now on his character sheet.
Okay.
Captain, imagine I found Merrick but left the paladins on the island.
You have not left the paladins on the island, in spite of the fact that they would love to use it as a point of retribution against the Protectorate and set devastation. No, we have not left them there. Briella, you've also been granted inspiration.
Do you feel inspired?
Well, I do now.
Mm-hmm.
Chiron, you've also been granted inspiration, as we use 2/3 of the inspiration grants already.
I feel so inspired.
And just can't hide it?
Not quite as bad as using the Molon race.
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Well, and to be fair, we burned up a lot of inspiration with that fight. So, okay. One thing Nyana would do would be to... Let's see. And especially since she's given Merrick his sword back, she's going to take back those cutlasses she had. At least the one that belonged to Pitney Bones and her first mate. I believe one of them is in the party inventory.
The question, does Pitney Bones help with postage?
I'm not going to answer that at the moment.
Oh, the fact that I get that joke makes me feel old.
What about Thane?
The fact that I know to make that joke makes me feel old.
Could Thane help with postage?
No, Dane's not helping with postage. Not after Monday. Anyway. Oh! Merrick's going to speak up to the party as you guys are here. So, thank you for the rescue.
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate it. Wife, what is our plan?
Get back to Ryport.
Good.
For the moment.
Well, excuse me if you don't mind. I think I'm going to go and get some food. There is food aboard this vessel, yes?
Oh, of course, and plenty of rum. You know me.
It'd be a delight to share some rum with you, wife.
Don't go too far. Got plenty of questions.
Well, ask your questions. I had bread and water this morning. Suppose I could survive a little bit longer.
Were you able to tell me everything that went on while they were, she thinks about the word, interrogating you during
Well,
that visit he had?
some of it's not pleasant.
Hmm.
But what did you want to know?
They were asking about the heart of the sea.
Yes.
What did they ask you exactly?
They wanted to know where it was, what it could do, how to incant it, and what was protecting it. Of course, I don't know. It's a legendary item. You didn't know this. Perhaps if we could find someone who could tap into legend lores or some type of arcane magics, maybe they could provide us with information we could use to foil Ekmenos' plans and reclaim the Zydroth.
It would be ideal. The captain quarters down below are a little, cramped.
Not as cramped as my cell, I dare say.
So where it was, what it can do, what can enchant it, and what was the last one?
Who was protecting?
Who was protecting you? And Nana knows the answers to all those questions, I believe. Well, not where it is.
Not where it is. Not who's protecting it.
Right.
What it can do, you did know that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment.
Anything else you can tell us? Anything you heard, saw?
Well, I must admit, I've been interrogated through illusions and a variety of magical methods. They brought in some creatures that, frankly, looked a lot like her. And he points at Athana. They did things, tried to mess with my mind, made illusions that were inaccurate, easily picked away. I'm cautious. How do you know these people, Nayana?
Well, just to clarify, he said these... So it was basically Athana's siblings that were doing the interrogating?
That's what he has said, that they were there.
They were there, okay. Okay.
Who are these people, Nayana? Can you give me a better introduction?
Well, if I must, I must. She'll, start with whoever's nearest to her, I guess. We'll start with Cruella. This one here's fairly new. She kind of eyes Cruella up and down Not exactly a pleasant look on her face. It goes by Criella. Sent to us by our friend Luther, apparently.
Luther, of the mercantile business.
Indeed.
Close enough that I can hear it?
Yeah.
The conversation. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're all near. They're all like kind of
Yep.
grouped on the deck.
And
I would
after likewise enemies.
Interesting. Why do you
Apparently-
hate Ekmenos?
At this point, I think it's the usual. Dear.
The usual. He stole your ship
Well,
and separated you from your wife?
oh yeah, I guess you. Sorry. He went after my family. Or at least was to blame for what happened to my family.
What happened to your family?
Well. Do you want the entire thing or just to know that they are 6 feet under?
Really? If we are to take revenge upon the infidel, the bastard, the jackass that did this, I want to make sure that it's appropriately vicious. So, well, I do appreciate that your family is dead, and I do not wish to impact that wound too much. Information is power.
You used appreciate in the funniest way there. Care to elaborate on it?
I understand that your family is dead, and I do not wish to make light of it.
Funny word to use in that context.
Appreciating the fact, not appreciating the fact that they are dead, but more of I appreciate that this is a poor topic.
But to get to the end of the ordeal, my family, mostly a well-off merchant family. We, mind you, this was 9-10 years ago. We were off very well. And the Ashur Fang came to us with a proposal, a deal. Which my father declined once, thrice, and he did not get the opportunity to decline thrice.
So they slew him.
Oh yes, killed my mom and my dad.
You
And
know
my
how
sister.
it was done.
Goons. The
Goons.
Ashur Fang.
Offloading because he's a coward. Well, that's something. You know that he has people who work for him. He's connected. My condolences for your families.
And thank you for the symbol.
I wish I knew them better and could express more, but not.
Oh, don't worry about that. I doubt you would have met us. We are from a pretty far ways off from here. So
Where
quite
are
a
you
bit
from?
of travel. A long check.
No, that's where are you from then?
Taking
Originally.
the notes.
Oh, taking the notes. It broke up a little bit, so I couldn't hear exactly
All
what he
good.
said.
Where did I put those notes? I am sorry for this.
Good.
Normally, I'm able to remember all this.
It's been 3 weeks.
It has been 3 weeks. Of course, I didn't put the place down. That's only in the chat. Could you be an assist?
Sure. We had you guys on the map here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the map. And what I had was that your family had been here in Vehan.
Yes.
And if you give me a moment, I can actually get you guys an image of Vehan, which is kind of fun. Second. I have to go through about 400 screens on another campaign here. This is the Isle of Vehan.
Ooh.
Cool.
Okay.
That makes sense, Criella?
Yes, I am also just going back to. Yeah, there.
So,
Putting at.
those who are looking for spelling, spelled Vaehan.
Of course.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
I am from a little island called Wehan.
Is that
He
familiar
looks-
to Niana?
Looks a little bit nervous about that. Ooh, Niana. Cool. We are establishing so much lore today. You guys are gonna love this.
Lore vomit.
Lord.
Or
Lord.
vomit.
All right. So
The
people rolled
lore.
really
The
well here.
lore.
Gonna be there. Are going to. In Vehan, there is a secret, well, not secret location as far as the fact that the location exists, but a secret society that resides in a massive castle called the Auric Vigil. And I'm sorry, guys. Yeah,
Auric Vigil?
Auric.
Wow. Oh, Auric as in like audio. Okay. Yeah, Auric Vigil. Yeah. Cool.
Auric Vigil is a law enforcement and magical repository slash reliquary where they take in powerful items and keep them. The paladins and monks that reside there are vicious in their enthusiasm and fervor. Merrick, on occasion, has proposed the idea of infiltrating here in order to get powerful artifacts. Each time, Niana has managed to deter his plans due to common sense.
And that's why she just kind of side eyes him. Mm-mm.
You don't see Criella being part of this because the Auric Vigil is very reclusive and sequestered within their walls.
Yeah, so even within Behan.
Within
Really
Behan,
sequestered within.
they are across the
Keep them
bridge, and their guards are vicious. You would have heard of one of their order having decimated an entire pirate ship by themselves using their bare hands.
Had they ever suspected Ekmenos of working for or with them?
Not at all. In fact, this may be a place that Ekmenos would try to find the heart of the sea if it were located there.
Hmm.
And that might be a comforting thought, because if the heart of the sea is there, Ekmenos stands no chance.
And yeah, she doesn't. She
A
doesn't
couple
know
of
that
reasons.
for sure.
One, this campaign is not going to level 20 immediately. And two,
Oh, damn.
their reputation is pretty damn strong.
Hashtag goals.
We might get there, but not in this arc.
They say from Vehan. Interesting. See, now it's been 3 weeks for me. It's like how did you end up working for Luther?
Well, didn't do it to begin with. I was severely wounded on escaping the flight. Pawned off whatever I had on me to make payments for ship to ferry far away from Vahan to try to get some distance and away from where. Honestly, I had no goal. I was just. I came upon Nausea, where I got tired of running. And I wanted to do something about this problem. I don't think the Fang, if they learn still being alive, would let me live. So I took it upon myself to A, earn some coin, and B, train up to the point where I could give them a piece of my mind. And I finally felt what came upon them. I honestly didn't start out working for Luther to begin with. I started out being just a shipwright, a deck sweeper. A couple of trips. One of those trips turned out to be Luther. What is the word? When you the captain is not part of Luther, but he is paid by the company. Acquainted? Something akin to that. And he basically pointed me to the employ of Luther.
Interesting. Well, this one's our newest member, besides you, of course. Well, and she'll look back at the helm. You've somewhat met our shiny companions, paladins. She just kind of wiggles her fingers at Valrath. But it's very interesting, Craella. You said 9 to 10 years, and she looks over at Chiron. Wasn't that about the time? Anyway.
Oh yes, it was.
We seem to be collecting tieflings. This is Chiron, a resident pyromaniac, as it were.
I seem to do quite well with lightning as well.
You do indeed.
Thing that could start a fire.
You seem to control the lightning better than you do the fire at this stage. I think when you need to adjust your focus.
Yes, quite.
And contrary to past events, lightning is usually something I can control fairly well, but we're not going to talk about that.
Spellcasters are useful in combat. With Ekmenos having some of his own, having some of ours will be helpful. Where do you come from, Chiron?
My family is of the nobles of the land of Nausea, in the city of Nausea, just in the lands there around. You may have heard of I'm sorry, his name escapes me, and I'm the one that came up with the shit. The father's name. Velric. You may have heard of Lord Velric Ravenclaw.
I have.
Yes, well, Lord Velric is my father, and I am supposed to inherit the home, or the what is it called, the estate upon his death. I'm supposed to inherit the estate upon his death of the Ravenclaws if he hasn't already removed me for going off on my own adventures.
Interesting. You're the heir of the Ravenclaw estate.
Indeed, I am supposed to be, unless he plans on giving it over to my sister.
I had heard that the heir of the Ravenclaw estate was a landlubber.
But anything but. That was probably some rumor started by my father to tell people not to entertain my desire to go and adventure abroad. Anytime I've gone anywhere, I've always been escorted by the guards, and I tried my best to get away from the guards. And of course, they always catch me and bring me back to my father. And somehow, I managed to slip through their fingers this last time. Although it seems that my father and mother both decided to let me go off on my own and go adventuring. So we'll see how long that lasts.
And did you bring funding with you?
Sadly, no. My parents made absolutely sure before I left that any of my money, or my gold, as it were, that I was cut off from it before I left, so I couldn't take any of it with me.
Shame. You wouldn't by any chance know the lines of credit that your father has access to?
Actually, quite. My father made sure to expose me to all of his creditors and those that he does business with, though obviously I don't know their limits. I don't know if there even is a limit, but you know, if it's something you want to look into, it's always worth looking into to see if maybe somehow I'm able to manipulate my way into his purse.
No manipulation needed. I'm simply wondering the value of your knowledge.
Ah, indeed, I see. Yes, I don't know the value of his limits. However, I do know the creditors. They are familiar with me. I don't know what he has told them about me at this point. It's been quite a minute since I've been home. As the player, about how long has it been since I set sail with the Sea Dogs?
The Sea Dogs in a week.
I was saying it's been.
Oh, it's only been a
right?
week. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I don't know how much information has gotten. I know he has creditors in both Nausha. I know he has creditors in Ryport. I don't know if he's gotten that information. It's only been about a week since I left port with these fine fellows and ladies here.
Eric's gonna side-eye Niana.
Yeah, she'll wink back at him.
But I'm willing to do whatever needs to be done. I definitely have my own bones to pick, as it were, against my father and my family.
Would you be interested in getting back at your father slightly? Not to harm him as his person, but perhaps to assist us in our aims towards getting rid of Ekmenos.
Chiron's gonna get a real sly, smile just crawl up his face like the Grinch did in The Grinch Stole Christmas. And he's gonna be like, oh, that sounds absolutely divine.
I think we're going to get along well. Briella,
Indeed.
you're the child of a merchant. Said yes?
Well, yes, and it's Criella. Or Cree.
Apologize.
Let's not pull a Valrath.
Sorry. Briella, how do you feel about liberating assets in furtherances of one's goals?
As long as it's from the right people with the right merit, then I don't see any problem with it. If, however, you are talking about whether or not I have any acumen, any of my father's expertise with business, sadly, no. I was very restless.
Well, I think that our goal is quite clear at the moment. We need supplies. We need equipment for whatever vessel we are going to take on against Ekmenos. And we have a resource that has presented itself to us. Chiron, would you be... Oh. Diana, do you think what I'm thinking?
I usually am.
Are you sure that this one isn't working with Ekmenos? He nods to Aethana.
To Aethana? She looks over at the Ekmenos? No. Other questions, aye. But to be addressed later.
Trust her.
And she kind of tilts her head and looks at Aethana. I do, strangely. To a point.
Very well.
It's Aethana. That's Aethana, by the way.
Aethana. Well, that won't be a tongue twister at all. So, Briella, Chiron, my wife, and Aethana. I presume that the two law enforcement individuals in the back there will need to be convinced, but we need assets. And Chiron has presented us with an opportunity.
If I also interject.
Yes?
I'm sorry. Forgive me for just a moment, but might I also interject? My father might prove, and my mother might prove to be a valuable treasure trove, as it were, of information, were we to be able to capture them in some way and extract information out of them of their limitless resources, both information-wise and financially.
What I know of your father, he's well connected and has many people in his employ. Is that still true?
Indeed, it is true. But I also know his schedule, and I know the moments when he doesn't have his guards or anybody watching him.
I'm not certain we want to make more enemies by kidnapping a merchant prince.
Oh, he's anything but a merchant prince. He is rubbing elbows with the highest levels of government all across the land around Nausea and Rypult.
I don't feel like going to war with Reston.
I don't think you'd go to war with Reston. I don't believe my father would want it getting out that commoners were able to best his gods. As long as we release him after getting the information we are looking for and the financing that we are looking for, he would not want to be embarrassed by having to get the god involved in Nausea with such misadventures, as it were.
Merrick's going to walk up to you. And he's going to stand in front. And he's going to reach out his hand. Hello. My name is Merrick Blackwater, Captain of the Zydratha, Ravager of the Sea. I am no commoner, and if we are to abduct anyone, they will know we have done it.
Indeed, as you feel, and understand, I am not calling you a commoner. I am speaking merely to the way that my father views anybody who is not nobility, or who is not at least in some semblance of position of authority in the government.
Understood. I think we have another path that we can go without abduction.
You can always keep it as a last resort.
Indeed. I'm not in charge of this crew anyway. So,
You seem to command quite a sense of authority, though, my dear sir.
He gives you a wink, Chiron. Thank you. Then I would like to propose a course of action. And take it like you will. We need gold and supplies. Your father's organization within Ryport would not yet be aware of your disinheritance.
Indeed.
if we make our way to Ryport, we can visit the creditors who believe that you still hold sway. And we can use your connection in order to further our cause. By the time your father finds out, well, we could probably repay him back with the wealth aboard the Zydratha.
Or we can tell him to go fuck himself. I mean, whichever way you want to go with it, I don't care.
That's bad business.
Doesn't mean it can't happen eventually.
We could just simply leave him an IOU.
And she'll look at Card. He's a good one. He's got potential. Once he masters hammocks, and
Hey.
she looks at the ropes and rigging, he's got a lot of potential.
Well,
Yes, hammocks.
I'm a little. Your reputation precedes you. Yes, he smiles at Chiron.
Look, let's just say I ended up impaled upside down with a concussion because that blasted damn thing kept twisting around on me.
Of course. And Merrick, with his usually stoic face, is going to have a hard time not cracking a tiny bit of a grin, maybe just a twinkle in his eye at the fact that he's heard of this kid who is this spoiled rich kid, and he's heard reputation of how it's kind of been soft, but the fact that the hammock thing happened, he thinks it's really funny. He's just not busting out laughing.
Yes, I'm sure it's quite amusing for everybody else, but as I said, that blasted damn thing would not stop twisting around on me. Hopefully I can develop the strength to be able to get into it.
Hopefully so. So you said there was rum.
Whole case of it, if it's still down there. If Chester didn't drink it all.
Chester's here. Chester!
Yes. She'll point down the deck.
He goes over and he's going to slap him on the back. Chester! Chester turns and starts swabbing faster.
Found him on a protectorate ship, actually.
Really?
Managed to outdice the captain for his freedom. She'll actually take the set of dice out of her pocket and hold it up.
He smiles with a knowing grin. Well,
That's thanks to you.
lessons do get learned. Keep them for the moment. We may have use of them in the future. A little bit rusty myself. Well, if you have need of me, I'm going to go below decks and drink the day away.
Get some rest. You'll need it later.
He looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
In the meantime,
He's going to go down and he's going to go get one glass of rum. He's not going to get wasted. Just going to have a favorite beverage.
a frosty adult beverage. Well then.
Wait, the question is, has he had anything to drink while in that jail?
Water.
He's gonna get fucking wasted with one glass of rum. There's the stories from World War II when the prisoners of war would come back and get absolutely wasted on just one beer.
In his defense, he's Yuan-Ti, so he has poison resistance.
Yeah, he's not going to
true.
get drunk anyway. I believe he's immune to the poison condition, if I remember properly.
Potentially. I know he's at least
Oh, to
resistant.
be blessed.
No, he is not immune to the poison condition. He has advantage to avoid the poison condition. So
Yeah, he's resistant.
he will have the capacity to likely hold his rum better than most.
Yeah, it would take a lot to get him drunk.
Would be-
But yeah. Well, on our way to Ryport then. But then actually, she would go to, I guess if the maps are on the table near the helm still, and look for that point where they had encountered that protectorate ship and buoyed the coin plates.
Okay.
Because she had had Astrid mark it on the map before they sailed for Corwin Point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Corwin chain. But that
Corwin
was
chain.
here at this X.
Okay. Oh, so that'd be back the other way. Okay, never mind. I was thinking it was on the way for some reason. Okay, so they're directly north of Ryport now. Okay.
So you guys can go as options, okay? Because I love letting you guys decide how you want to play the game and where you guys want to go because it makes the world feel more real. You guys have a couple options here to present to yourselves. You guys do have the Protectorate and the vastness of it, where you guys can go and try to challenge the Protectorate itself. Probably a bad idea, but it's an option. You can go back to where the plates were lost at the bottom of the sea, but it's going to take you guys about 5 days to get back there.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know if they're going to still be there.
Mm-hmm.
You can go south to Ryport and get there before the news of Chiron's disinheritance hits Ryport, and potentially get some resources from the merchant family that he has there, or the connections he's got there.
Assuming his parents were serious about the disinheritance, but Chiron doesn't know if they are or not at this point.
GM Eric knows.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, America knows all.
Mwahaha. Laughs in GM. Or you guys could go and search for Menos the hard way, wandering the seas with no guarantee of anything.
Oh, yeah,
also
that sounds
have-
like absolutely appealing.
You also
I
have-
think we should wander aimlessly.
There is another option, which is to return to Vehan and try to look through Criella's home and see if there's any resources there. But that is several weeks away. So.
I mean, it's also like super old. So it's a good question whether or not anything is still there.
Yep. So that
There
is
is
up to you
potentially-
guys. Oh,
There is potentially a fifth option.
yeah. There's
Go
tons
drop
of
the
options.
bone picker off in Australia.
You guys could go to Australia and drop Cressa off in Australia. Or you could go to Nausea and talk to Luther. We present to you the openness of the world. And it's up to you guys to discuss what you want to do. And I will tell you that you have Astrid and Valrath's full support on whatever you decide here. So do not need to consider their feelings in your decision.
I mean, we could go to Ryport, try to see if we couldn't use Chiron, the Chiron angle, then head over to Austria.
Yeah, the coin plate thing was just like an on the way. I mean, I wouldn't go out of the way to go get them unless it's just that important to somebody.
It's not important to me.
Yeah.
Honestly, my thought would be is go back to Ryport because
Kinda
right
regroup.
now, well, not only that, but like Chiron in his mind, like we're racing against the clock right now.
Mhm.
Because if his father does send word from Nausea, we're getting probably it takes what, Eric, about 2 weeks from Nausea to get to Ryport by messenger.
If you're going by ground, yes. If they go by ship, much faster, so about a week.
Okay. his father would probably send a messenger by horseback kind of thing. He probably wouldn't send it through the ship, because the ship, if he sends a messenger by ship, there's a little bit more liability on that, versus sending somebody by horseback.
Probably cost too. I would imagine it'd be more
Yeah.
expensive.
Indeed.
And while his dad wants to get the message there as soon as possible, his dad's also a cheap bastard. So when it comes to other people, not when it comes to his own stuff.
Economical.
Player, yes. To Chiron, he's a cheap bastard.
Valid.
Imagine not spending luxury on me.
Ugh. And
So,
what was Chiron's allowance before he got cut off? Unlimited credit.
yes,
A few hundred platinums a week.
Chiron's
Such a teenager.
as the sole heir, he really didn't have a set allowance. Like his dad had a certain amount he would transfer over, but like he could go way beyond that by using credit, and that's kind of like what he was trying to do in Now Show, trying to impress the
At
party
the
when he
restaurant.
sat down with them. Yep. And so when that got cut off, that's kind of why he was losing, kind of trying to keep his shit together. But if it takes 2 weeks by horseback and we've been out for a week, how long will it take us to get to Ryport from where we're at? About 5 days or
5 days, you said, I think?
You guys
Or was that
could
5 days
get
for the
back to
plates?
Ryport in 4 days.
It's right,
Yeah.
pretty much due south of where we're at.
So we would need enough time to get back, full the creditors, get the money, get assets, and have time to establish what we're going to do, and then get out before the messenger gets there.
And if you're able to do that immediately upon arrival, you'd have 3 days before the horseback messenger would arrive.
Yep. And then we would have 3 days to get everything together, load the ship up, and then leave the docks. Like, it would probably be a situation, I'm not going to lie, it'll probably be in a situation. If we go straight to Ryport now, we go ahead and get there, we can probably get what we need. And as we're leaving the dock, somebody's going to come running down the dock trying to stop us, trying to get the money back from us.
Do we need to do anything in Nausha? I don't think we do. Because Luther was going to send the old ship back on our behalf.
The only thing you
I'm
have
not
back
sure.
in Nausha is reporting when Ekmenos is taken care of.
Yeah.
And that can be done by messenger or...
Yeah.
And he would like this ship back unless you guys want to claim it as your own.
Well, the one we're on, we
Well-
have the deed for.
True. You have the deed for it.
There's another thing we can do too in all this, is we can get enough money from Chiron's dad's creditors to where we can just go buy our own ship and even buy a bigger one if we wanted to in Nausha. But we would have to. Chiron wouldn't be able to be the one to do it, and it would have to be somebody that hasn't been recognized in Nausha. So, like, you know, Priella or maybe even Merrick, because they're not going to know that Merrick's with us right now.
Well, America and I have to walk around disguised anyway, for the most part, because they're fairly well, thanks to the broadsheets.
Right.
Yeah, so I would
So-
vote go down to Ryport and then, like Rayla said, hop over to Austria as long as Miss Bonepicker is not going to be too fussed about chilling on the ship for a little while.
Yeah, I would say that would probably be the better option right now. Ryport, because of just the timing of everything, Ryport feels like the better option to me.
I would agree.
Hey, Thana, what's your input?
Sure. I want. Probably agree to going back to Ryport as well.
Okay. Hila is AFK at the moment. Oh.
Criella's ironing board. What do you think?
Well, and in the meantime,
I think
in the meantime,
I think the ironing board's
okay.
opinion is that they're going to be stiff about the situation.
wow.
Oh, you guys need me for something?
We wanted
Just,
to know about your opinion of the plans.
Down to Ryport, and then, like you said, over to Austria. As long as Miss Bone Picker isn't fussed about waiting just a little bit to get home.
Yeah. I mean, that was
I th-
I was the one who came with him.
And as another thought, I just kind of thought about this too. If we go to Ryport and then immediately when we get done leave to go take the bone picker lady back to her place in Australia, that would give us a little bit of time for the heat to kind of
Cool off.
cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
People wouldn't be so keen on looking for us.
Cool. So, with that guidance, Astrid will make the ship and the navigation towards Brightport.
Before we do our montage or sailing montage, Chiron is gonna he's gonna look over at Ithana and kind of throw up his eyebrows and Ithana, what do you say you and I have a little bit of a private conversation for just a little bit somewhere? Naana, do you care too terribly if we use the captain's quarters so we can have a private conversation?
By all means. I mean, Merrick may be down there, but he's usually pretty accommodating if you ask nicely, if you need the space.
Great. That's awesome indeed. Ithana, how do you feel about you and I having a private conversation?
Yeah, there we are. Lead the way.
Okay. And we're gonna walk down there to the captain's quarters.
Okay. You'll find Merrick with a glass of rum walking around very steadily, and he's inspecting the lower decks of the ship.
Okay. Merrick, do you mind too terribly if Ithana and I use the captain's quarters for a bit of a private conversation?
I presume you've talked to Nayana, the captain.
Yes, indeed. She said it was okay, but she did let us know that you might be down here and ask if you would be so kind as to let us have this space for just a little bit by ourselves.
Very well. He's going to go over to one of the shelves. He's going to pick up a small dish, candy dish that he's discovered, and he's going to take it with him.
Okay. And as he walks out, Chiron's going to kind of be holding the door and then kind of shut it as Merrick walks out.
As the
And
camera
he's gonna-
follows Merrick for just a split second, he opens the candy dish, and inside there is a series of small gems. He raises an eyebrow. What I would have done.
He knows she squirrel shits away. She squirrel shit away.
All right, Chiron,
Yep.
you and Athana,
So,
go do your thing.
yep. So Chiron's going to kind of look over to Ithana and he's going to kind of put the back of his hand up of kind of on her forehead and just lightly kind of press his hand against it and say, Ithana, are you feeling okay?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just checking your forehead to see if there might be some kind of clamminess or maybe if there's a little bit of a fever. I'm not sure how this deal with you and Thalia is working out and how it might be affecting your physical person, and I was just concerned for you. And I wanted to check and see how you were doing with that.
I'm doing just fine. And she moves her hand up to move his hand off her forehead.
I apologize. I don't mean to cause any any anger or frustration or to any offense. I'm just concerned about I don't know how else to say it, so I apologize for the bluntness, but I'm concerned over how much agency that Thalia is allowing you to possess over yourself versus how much she is trying to take herself. Is she here watching now as we are sitting here talking?
He's welcome to roll perceptions here. To find that out.
You want me to roll for perception?
If you'd like to.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
Actually, seeing her.
That is the worst that could happen. Good call, Criella. So you look around the room and you see no sign of the patron.
Okay. So that would be kind of why I'm asking her to, kind of engage with me in this conversation. So, I'm just like, I don't feel like she's here with us, but I also know these patrons are very good at disguising or even hiding altogether any kind of presence they may have in a particular space. I just want to make sure that she's allowing you to retain agency over your own thoughts and decisions, or if she's whispering into your mind, your ear, as it were, how to feel or think about anything.
If you call me here to judge cast judgment upon my decisions, keep it to yourself.
Chiron's going to kind
I
of
did
throw up
my-
his hand. Chiron's going to throw up his hand real quick and say, No, my dear, please don't misunderstand me. I am not trying to judge you. I am genuinely concerned. While I don't know everything there is to know about Thalia, and I could be mistaken about some of the things I think I know, I do know what I have read about her, and I am concerned about your well-being. That is all. That is all there is to it. I am not trying. I really don't mean to pry. Like I said, I'm just concerned for your well-being. That's all it is.
It looks. I did what I had to do to ensure the safety of my family.
Yes, I do understand. We often have to do things for our families that we may not necessarily want to do, or maybe we feel like we want to do because of certain circumstances and situations. I certainly pass no judgments or blame on you for anything that you feel like you've had to do. That's your space entirely. I'm not here to tell you how to feel or think about that. And again, I'm just concerned. I just want you to know that in me you do have a friend. I am somebody that you can speak to if you ever feel like you need to process thoughts or ideas, or just anything that you might feel like might make you feel alienated or ostracized from the group, where you don't feel like you can talk. I promise you, anything that you and I talk about stays between us.
One of these platitudes may work on others. So I'm just trying to think.
No, I got you.
Do these platitudes work on everyone you meet?
I'm not trying to offer you platitudes. I very rarely ever open myself up like this, and if I'm being completely perfectly honest, I am intrigued by some of the more forbidden knowledges and magics that exist out there, and I'm well aware that Thalia uses more, how you say, interesting approaches to gather her followers. So again, no meaning of offense here. I'm just trying to let you know that you have a friend in me, and that I am here if you need me, if you feel like you need to get anything off your chest.
Body language softens just a tiny bit. Then I appreciate your words.
Indeed. Well, that's really all I wanted. Just like I said, I just wanted to check on you after what we experienced back there at the prison. I know we haven't really had much of a chance to talk really at all since we met back in Nausha, and I feel like I might need a roll for perception on this of seeing that Ithana seems to be kind of more not really standoffish, but kind of stands to herself.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So, I have noticed that you kind of seem to stay to yourself quite a lot. And I just wanted to make sure that since we are going to be venturing together, again, that you know that I'm somebody that you can trust and count on. That's all it is. After all, us magic users, we have to stick together. Would you not agree with that?
I would be.
Indeed. Well, I'll return you to your time. I'm going to go and pour through some of these ghastly books that we picked up from the prison and see if there's something that catches my interest where I can spend some time doing something other than just thinking about how much I can't stand my father. Please come get me if you need anything or if you feel like you would need to talk or get anything off your chest, okay?
Of course.
And Chiron's gonna kind of take his hand and kind of put it over on Ithana's left shoulder and just kind of say once again, don't forget, you do have a friend in me. I promise you that you can trust me. He's going to pat her shoulder for a second and then just kind of just turn around and walk out, open the door and walk away and kind of look back at her as he walks away.
Okay. As he walks away and goes up on deck, you're going to feel a presence behind you, Athana. Well, isn't he cute? Cares so much about you. He wants to make sure that everything's all right. How do you?
Says in a way that Karen couldn't hear him. I don't know if I trust him yet.
I'm not sure we ever will. But I've held up my side of the bargain. And as long as you hold up yours, we'll get along famously. You can trust me after all, can't you?
He tenses up at this. Yes.
Good dear. Now, we do have some opportunities that are presenting themselves to us soon. The tieflings. They're almost peas in a pod. Children of merchants and out to get Ekmenos. Need to make sure that they stay focused. We don't want them to get distracted with other things. So, do me a favor, dear, and let them understand that as long as they're working against Ekmenos, you're going to encourage them. If they get distracted and go off on some other gallivanting idea, I want you to oppose the plan. After all, the goal here is Ekmenos, right?
Yeah, it is. But it takes sharp inhale.
You be a good dearie and let them know that you've got full control and autonomy. I trust you implicitly, Athana, You're one of my favorites. She's going to walk behind you, and before she disappears, she's going to lean in and whisper in your ear. And do be a dear. If you do get in a fight, do make it messy. And she's going to disappear, leaving you in the captain's quarters by yourself. So, while this has been going on, Nayana and Criella have been left up on deck. As I timed this specifically for muffin eating.
Bravo.
Sharing food with each
Bravo.
other.
My brain just got derailed by the muffin eating.
Oh, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The
It's like, yes,
Muffin Man.
and let's leave the
Because of-
siren and the tiefling that doesn't like sirens on deck together. That's a glorious idea.
That's a glorious combo.
The gumdrop points.
But yeah, Nana would go up to Valrath. He was the last to have that chest that they unburied on the island.
The tall man stands proudly in his newly black armor.
And she'll actually stop and look at them. Suit you? Much better than the gold.
It's a little warm.
Ah, it will that.
Mm.
But in the meantime, that chest we found,
Yes.
is it locked?
Yes.
Shall I unlock it?
I was going to. If you want, I suppose it would be less destructive.
Probably. The chest itself could still be used later.
If you wish.
You see, sleight of hand check, right?
Yeah, you see a slight look of disappointment from Astrid, who is going to look forward to smashing something indiscriminately, using it as a rage room experience.
What a fool.
It's like, oh, don't worry, honey. We'll make sure you got plenty to smash, I promise.
I love the fact that Criella and Nayana are both on the same page regarding Astrid's desire to break crap.
We will give you plenty to smash, honey. Don't you worry.
It's the fact that those two don't like each other, but at the same time, both agree on Astrid's destructive tendencies is great.
Well, that's the thing.
Just because we're so twinsies doesn't mean that we can't hate each other's guts.
Right.
Well, that's the thing. Is like they're two alike, which is why they're gonna butt heads.
Exactly.
They're very similar personalities.
And be buttheads.
Exactly. They butt heads being butt heads.
Yeah, Bibu and
Or
Buppips.
sweet. So yes. How big is the chest? Is it like just? Or is
It's
it one of
about
those
2.5
really long-
feet long by a foot deep
Okay.
and a foot tall.
Gotcha. So one of the small chests. Okay.
Yes.
So she'll take it and set it down, and hopefully not miserably fail the sleight of hand check. Haha.
Sure.
Hey.
You easily unlock it.
Okay. But before she opens the lid, she'll take a look at this seam and everything and make sure it's not trapped
Sure.
of any kind.
Roll your investigation check. Here we go. It's not trapped.
Okay. I'm not burning inspiration on that. She will
No?
go ahead and open it.
You're gonna let the dice ride on this? Are you sure
Yep.
you want to do this?
Listen, what are the chances it's a mimic?
I don't like you the way you said that.
He's trying to make you do it. Don't fall for it. Listen,
Oh,
see
I'll
the cat.
Mhm.
Don't
What
do
is
it.
Katie's- Okay. I will. Okay. I will take the hint and I will burn the inspiration.
Okay.
12. Not much better, but
Okay. Diana uses her inspiration. You do not see any traps.
fabulous.
Not
She opens the chest.
As
Yeah.
you open the chest, it's not trapped.
Excellent. Always good to be sure.
I knew it wasn't trapped.
Diana, you've been granted inspiration.
Hey, thank you.
I think there's even a bow on that one.
Let me see. Yeah.
So, as you open the chest, inside there are a variety of implements. There's handcuffs, manacles, chains, and some tooth pullers. These
Oh
are
man, that's a kinky
crude,
chest.
but also in the chest, there's a large pouch. The pouch contains coins totaling 420 gold.
Okay. Are the implements clean or do they look crusted?
They are rusted, not crusted,
Rusted.
but
Okay.
these have not been used in a very long time. These were placed in here and forgotten about for several years.
And there's no indicator inside the chest or in the lining or anything of who it might have belonged to?
How to phrase this properly.
Hmm.
I need you to roll a nature check.
Fair enough. Well, and one thing she would do is take up one of the handcuffs or any of them and then to bring it to her nose and sniff it.
Okay. You will not smell any blood.
I'm not burning it.
Thank you,
No.
Neana.
And I'm firing those dice.
Just get better dice. Oh,
She
They
throws
have
Merrick's
betrayed
die-
They have betrayed me too many times now.
Laughs
Yeah,
at
she throws
GM.
Merrick's
Dude.
dice overboard.
I've got the mimic dice, and when it gnats, it actually comes out and like does the little blah thing when it gnats.
oh yeah, that's so cool.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
Okay.
unfortunately,
I'm
you're
assuming-
unable to intuit anything else about the chest with what you rolled.
I would imagine so.
Sorry.
Okay, well, alrighty then. That is... Well, and of course, normally Ash would divide up, but let's see, 420 divided by 7.
Sorry if this is a little late. You're more than welcome to use my inspiration if you want to re-roll.
No, I'm not going to burn it on something like that.
Okay.
It's not that crucial. It was more of a just a for info.
For the record, there are
So
6
I'll-
members of the party.
Oh, 7 because for the party pot.
Ah, very well.
Yeah, party pot gets a share. So I'm gonna put add 60 to the party inventory gold. Got to keep our 7 stories running.
So I should
Yeah,
add like 700 gold to my sheet, right?
And hammer. No.
Oh no! Cheating! No!
Bad hammer.
But yes, everybody gets 60 gold.
Everyone gets 60 gold.
60.
With this, I
60
can
gold
buy
party-
a health
party pot.
potion. I feel so blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's also the matter of, and then she would, as she's handing Valrath his share. So about that bounty you collected from the warden.
Yes.
How much did she say was in there? About 35,000, wasn't it?
Yes.
Rather disappointed. They said it was 45,000.
Yes.
Rather miffed about that.
As am I.
Well, criminals, right?
Scum of the
Uh,
earth.
And it was 35,000 in gems, not coin, right?
Correct.
I think. Okay. Shall we divide that up now?
He looks around. Fine.
And I think because last time we got a big pot of gems, we also put a share in the party pot, or no, I can't remember. I think we did. But I know. What would you say the ratio of gems in that pouch is, especially like the number of
100%.
diamonds? Oh, gem types:
Oh.
diamonds, sapphires, emeralds, rubies.
Big mix.
Just a mix. Okay.
Veritable kaleidoscope of gemstone.
And like
Okay.
one electrum piece.
Don't make me do that.
It's like if we divide 35,000 by 7, accounting for a party pot share, that's 5,000 gold and gems worth. So, would you guys be okay with the party pot being 5,000 worth of diamonds.
Yeah.
Fine with that.
Wait. How much do we need? Well, then again, never mind. I was like, how much do we need to buy that ship we've always been talking about buying? I say on the ship that we currently own.
I honestly can't remember. That would be a GM question.
Well, we're also on a ship that we technically own, so it's like, we don't really need to buy that ship now.
At the moment, no. We'll just have the cost of when we get back to port of the nameplate needs to be redone. If we want to change her colors, any work we want done to her, it'll be that cost.
I'm fine with putting the 5k of diamonds in. Maybe, yeah, 5k of diamonds.
Because we could exchange them for coin later, or the main idea, of course, is to save them for when sirens get nommed by sharks.
That never happened.
No, never happens ever. So
But never ever.
Never, ever, ever, never. Anyone who says this happened before is a dirty liar, and they should swear on Usul.
And we go back to episode 4.
Useful. But yes,
Shit,
everybody...
Chiron disappears.
Where'd Chiron go?
He went the way of Marty McFly.
Just fading away.
So if we... was 5k the only thing that was there?
It was 35,000 worth of gems that Varath yoinked off the warden. That we're gonna get off her anyway, because it was the bounty. We were gonna collect the bounty and turn Nana in, but he yoinked it off him. So just dividing that up, and that's by 7, so that's 5,000 apiece. Nana will take hers in sapphires because that's kind of her thing. So I guess it's 5,000 gold worth of gem of your choice.
Ooh, Topaz.
There you go. Because
Topaz
when
Prophetess.
we get to Ryport, you can always exchange them. So. Okay. But I think... And the only other thing... Let's see. And actually, because she remembers... I'm trying to remember who exactly had... No, they left the cutlass on the ship. That was the last time Niana drew it.
Yes.
It was like corroding and going necrotic, and I think, I don't know where they decided to leave it on the ship, or they just said we left it on the ship.
We left it on the ship. Didn't establish where. I would go ahead and proffer that it would be in the cabin.
That was what I was gonna guess. Yeah. So she, after she divides up, or just basically passes the bag of gems around, and everybody gets theirs out, she'll go down in the captain's cabin and check on said cutlass and take a look at it, because she remembers how it was just necrotic and dripping and freaking her out at that time. So pick it up and draw it from the scabbard.
Okay. As you pull it from the scabbard, instead of metal, a long segmented bone blade comes out. The blade itself is pitted and dull gray, as if corroded beyond repair. It's got veins of sickly green crystal running down the fuller, pulsing faintly. And its heartbeat seems to match your own. The grip is wrapped in cured swamp leather, stitched with hair.
Lovely. And so the blade looks like a bone?
Yes.
Or is it made? It's a blade
made
shape
of
made
bone,
of bone.
but one
Okay.
side of it has been sharpened to an edge. The back of it looks like segmented fingers that have been arched backward.
Huh.
If you take your finger and you are double jointed, you stick your finger backwards like this, and then you place the sharp edge underneath here.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
And you said it has green gems kind of inlaid in the blade?
There are green veins of
Veins
gemstone
stuff. Okay, that
that
just
run down to
kind
the
of in.
fuller because there's a fuller along the length of the
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Does she detect any other changes in the way it feels? I guess maybe a Arcana check? Question mark?
You're welcome to try.
Like this goes so well for me, 18?
Not understand what is going on with this thing. It is more powerful than you are able to comprehend at the moment.
Interesting.
Powerful than you can imagine.
Interesting. And she still had she had pulled out the first mate's blade out of the party inventory, so interesting. She'll actually sheath it and she will put it back in its old place on her belt before she had found Merrick's blade and the first mate's blade on her other side.
Very well.
Take those back for the moment. Um Very interesting. The green inlay and the blade was made of bone.
Yep.
Huh. Actually, retconning just a little bit, she'd actually pull the blade back out, turn it, and kind of test the edge with her thumb, see how sharp it still
no.
is.
I need a Constitution saving throw as you suffer
I
1 point
figure.
of damage.
Great.
And the Constitution saving throw is a DC 26.
Fabulous. 13. Yeah,
Ayana
unless
falls
it was a nat 20.
unconscious.
Fabulous. Punk.
All right.
There's an
wait,
audible. There's an audible thud. And sorry, you said 1
Yep.
point of damage.
1 point
Okay.
of damage.
Well, she did this below deck, right?
Chiron was still down there. She was in the captain's quarters.
Kyron comes out after the conversation with Athana. Why is Diana
actually-
just laying on the floor?
Hey, Thonamate is still down there too. I missed.
Yep.
That's what I get for my curiosity. But I'll pay that price.
Yep. As this happens,
Are we so,
the camera
Sorry.
will focus on the blade that clatters to the floor in your hand, and the pulsing of this blade slows to match the unconscious heartbeat of Nayana, and then fades to black.
Oh no.
I'm going to do a wonderful thing, and we're going to roll a die to determine who discovers Nayana down here. And we have 5 other members of the party. Number 2 would be Criella.
Of course it is.
Fuck my life.
So fitting.
Criella,
Shit.
you'll come down and discover Nayana unconscious in the captain's quarters
Mm-hmm.
with this horrific looking blade on the ground.
There is a moment of like, oh no, the captain is down. Replay, sort of then washed into a, oh, it's Nayana, into, but she's still down. Before Craella rushes over and sort of in a slide goes beside her and just like shakes, like, hey, what the hell are you doing? Don't go falling down on me now.
Her body ragdolls at your touch.
Can I do like a medicine check
Of
to
course.
see if Craella maybe like how do I check if she's still alive?
Let's roll your medicine check, checking for vitals.
Which, and I imagine the blade, she dropped it, but it's not
Oh,
far from
no.
her hand.
Right?
I've
Criella, she's
like,
dead.
how do I? Is
Criella,
it behind the ear? I can't feel.
Criella, maybe it's the fact you don't understand siren biology, but Nayana is dead, and you're the one touching the body. If anyone comes in right now, you're going to get blamed.
Oh well, guess I get a kill. Better do it right. How do I get my third character in? No, I don't even have a potion of healing. At this point, she'd be like, fuck, don't know where Chiron or Thana is. I know where the two paladins, they have healing magic. And with lightning speed, she gets up. And when I say lightning speed, I mean 90 feet, 90 feet around. No, actually 190.
190? I thought it was 180.
It is 180, because
Gotcha.
double it up to 90, then double it again up to 180 per round. Does take keep, but
Step of the
So-
wind.
Monk shit.
Hell of a drug.
Yep, don't monk shit. No
All right.
suit required.
With 180 feet per movement per round, you can make 3 laps of the ship in 6 seconds.
Jesus.
So it's like she runs over to the stairs. She doesn't even like stop to turn around. She continues straight, runs into like one of the masts that's down, swings around it to like throw her up the stairs, and then with the movement just jump up and like sort of just hold on at the front of the helm and be like, one of you need to come down. Nyana did something stupid.
Astrid's going to look at you, blink, blink. All right, well, let's go. And Astrid's going to be the one to go, whereas as the camera moves away, Valrath is sitting at the helm and shrugs. It was going to happen.
I feel like we should honestly be able to say this more, that and Nyana did something stupid, but it's the first time.
This is the only time that's really happened here.
Yeah. I
Which
mean,
lends
both
into
that-
why Valrath is a little bit of an asshole.
So, following Astrid down, backflipping off the thing,
Sure.
following her down.
Astrid will come down the stairs, rushing in her newly black armor, and will find Nyana, by all accounts, dead. That's what I need to roll her medicine check. Because
It's like, Nyana is literally dead.
Bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet.
for the record, G America has never said to the player that the character is dead. I told Criella because of the medicine.
Yeah.
check. So
I think there's a slight panic in Crayola, like in the sense of like, I don't know, she wasn't breathing right. Like you have to be. Is that a siren thing? Do sirens not breathe?
Astrid is going to be like, I can't really tell. And is going to reach up for a water skin and is just going to tear open a water skin over Nyana's face. She's a siren, right? This helps.
I fucking love that both of us are just like, what the fuck's going?
Is the
She's
water fresh
laying
water or
there.
salt water? I'm
It's
assuming
not
the
salt
water's
water,
pretty
it's
fresh.
drinking water.
Okay.
Oh, this is great.
Because salt water might have had a very different effect.
That's right.
Salt water directly down her throat.
So
Maybe you should like some of that healing things. You can do healing, right? I've seen you do healing before.
and she's going to reach down and she's going to start by doing 1 point of lay on hands for healing. You restore 1 point of damage, Nyana.
Okay.
No effect. She then uses a 2nd point of lay on hands. Sorry, and she will do 5 points of lay on hands to try to cure a disease. No effect. She uses 5 more points of healing to cause any poison to be cured. And that's when you will wake up, Nyana.
But no healing on the HP increase.
You
like
received
solely
1
to
healing.
remove-
She healed you for the 1 point of damage.
Mhm.
And then she spent a grand total of 11 points. So 1 plus 5 plus 5 to cure disease and poisons.
Oh, so it does cure the disease or poison, but it also gives me plus 5 each.
No,
No,
That's what I'm asking. Okay, that's what I'm
One hit
asking. Okay.
point.
healed you for one.
Right. Gotcha.
she has to use 5 points in order to cure a disease or a poison.
Right. Okay.
And she has cured a poison that afflicted you from this sword. And for the record, before everyone gets excited, that was a 1-dose poison on the sword. Unless you guys can find the source of it.
I mean, it is. I love the fact is like this was as comical as it gets. It's like this super strong poison got used accidentally, and we had a comic moment out of it.
Yep. All right. She looks over at the sword that's laying there, still gripped in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at you. What did you do?
She just looks over at the sword. She's like, well,
Is this some kind of siren crap?
first of all, it's not siren crap. Watch your tone. But she sets herself up and she's still got the sword gripped and she looks at it and is like, this is the sword that was just dripping and just nasty before we went onto the island now. And now it looks like this. All I did was test the edge.
And she's
Apparently
going
was
to
poisoned.
do a divine sense.
Mhm.
As she does divine
has
sense.
to hold it out.
Yep. The sword is undead and fiendish.
Interesting. Very interesting.
My lord, you. I didn't know that that the tale of sirens being curious was true, but you almost got killed.
I'd have been fine. That's what we all are here for.
So are we saying that sirens are basically human-looking tabaxi? Curiosity of a cat?
Well,
Maybe
no,
not
they're
quite
all
to
of them.
Tabaxi level. No,
Not
to that
all of
level.
them. But if you have moon sugar,
No scream allowed.
I have where if you have coin.
Catch it has wares if you have coin.
Kashit is where.
all right.
And so then it's fiendish and okay.
Fiendish and undead on that sword.
So, what the hell happened? You tested the edge and then you decided to have a slumber so close to death?
It didn't exactly give me a choice. But she'll actually turn the sword and without touching the edge, she'll just run it in front of her nose and just kind of and inhale and sniff.
As you inhale, it's horrifically moldy. It's got that musty smell of wetness behind sheetrock, insulation that's turned black and fungal. It's gross.
So it basically smells undead,
It smells undead.
but no more poison that she could smell.
Do not smell any more poison.
Interesting. Well, this is fun. And she'll
That
actually.
would-
Go ahead.
That's what you call fun?
Call lots of things fun.
I
Notably,
Shall
wouldn't
I-
exactly call dying fun.
notably, the veins of gems in the puller have faded to a dull black.
Interesting. Do they have any kind of pattern, specific pattern, or are they just
They
wave and
look
scroll?
like veins of a living creature.
Oh, cool. Wicked.
Do we have an image of this sword? Because it's really cool.
I
Did you have one yet?
tried very hard to get this done. The artist that I commissioned flaked, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
No
No worries. I was just curious.
Getting an AI to do it, it actually gets flagged as horror, and it won't do it.
Interesting. Okay.
We've tried
Oh,
to
yeah,
do it
so
in house, and
So yeah, she will definitely make a mental note. Unless she actually looks at Chiron, if he's around. It's like,
Maybe he came out to see what the noise was about? Because we haven't
Yeah,
really
'cause-
been all that quiet.
yeah, you
because
don't-
I don't think he went up deck anyway. So it's like, Chiron, you're well versed in the magics, aren't you?
Yes, I'm quite knowledged in different arcane things.
She'll pass him the sword. Don't touch the edge now, just in case. Very careful with it. What can you glean from this sword?
Eric, can I roll a history check to see if I've read about this thing?
You can, but you need a nat 20.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a history check. If I don't do with that, then can I roll an Arcana check then after that? See if I know what it is.
Sure.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try the history first. Damn it.
Not 20. Oh, well, that's a 20.
30-20.
Not the way you wanted it to be.
Yep.
No.
Damn, we called for the
Um,
20 and it gave us a 20, just not the right 20.
Dice teasing us now.
Let me use my inspiration. I'm gonna try that history check one more time.
Sure.
Oh, come on. That's bullshit. Dude, it got rolled up into the corner of the damn screen and got stuck.
It's cocked. It's cocked.
All right, Arcana check coming in.
Yes, sir.
Really? Really? That's what I rolled Really?
Gotta have to research it the old-fashioned way when we get to Riport.
Jesus.
So, the basics of this sword, and I will get you the full sword later. But the basics of this sword is that it is the manifestation of a hag lich. She had owned this sword previously, and she has cursed this sword. Should this sword be used on anyone other than a very specific person, the sword will deal a poison that knocks them unconscious. It's very powerful. The DC is a 26.
What up?
And there would be runes that would be revealed by your Arcana check that have a series of letters. And we will reveal these to you. Sec.
Am I able to do any kind of like magicy wagiky things to make the runes reveal themselves to everybody else?
Sure. With a nat 20 Arcana, sure.
Okay,
the runes will be revealed as those.
Yep. So Chiron's going to take this sword and as he's inspecting it, he's going to take his hand and he's just going to kind of hold his hand over it to make the runes spell out everything right there in front of them so they can actually see what it is, what it says. But it seems like this sword was owned by some kind of hag, and it has a very specific target that it wants to go against. If it doesn't hit that target, the target that it does hit gets hit with a poison that knocks them unconscious. They're not dead; they're just put unconscious. Am I able to roll anything to know who the hag specifically was?
Yeah, your history check, but you already did that.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you.
So it when it deals damage, it deals poison damage to the wielder or to the person it is attacking. That is not who the sword is meant to.
To the person who is being the target of the swing suffered the damage because it was not the person in question.
Okay.
There is a nastier effect if the person intended gets hit with this.
Okay. Okay, but it doesn't damage the wielder for not killing who the sword wants.
Well, I didn't say that. You're not harmed by it yet.
Would I be able to know from my Arcana check? Would I be able to know if there are longer lasting effects or delayed effects that could come down the
Oh yes, you would know. Absolutely, you would know.
Okay. So does it?
The nat 20 effect wasn't wasted.
I'm telling you, man.
I see, and this is why she wanted Chiron to look at it, because he's good at all the magic things.
Yeah. So as far as like delayed effects go, like what would I see about that?
There you go.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh. So, Nyana, I assume you are the one that attacked yourself with this blade.
Indeed. Well, attacked is a strong word. I merely tested the edge of the blade to see if it was still
Well,
sharp.
Well, the sword doesn't know the difference.
Mhm,
So,
I imagine.
just so you know, you've basically cursed yourself. There is someone named Coin that, if you ever were to come encounter with him, you are to be the one to attack him with this sword.
Fair enough.
And it isn't just anybody named Coin, it's a very specific person named Coin.
The Grode Coin.
Hmm.
Well,
Yes.
at the least we are able
Well,
to
I
figure out.
guess can I roll a history check to see if she's heard that name?
Yes, you can.
Or
So
knows-
can
knows who he
anyone
is.
who's been in Nausea.
Well, then I should know. Oh, anybody who's been in Nausea, sorry.
Yes. Diana, no. And I love the fact you don't know, because that's even more insulting for Seatoad Coin.
Player knows,
Player knows.
but yeah.
I've never heard of you. Never heard of you.
Hmm. Yeah, she's like, never heard of that.
May
I've never heard that name. Hmm.
May I too roll
Heard him.
history to see if I maybe
I've
I've
heard him.
Of
barely
course.
knowed him.
Yay! Have I heard of him?
Let's see.
No. Absolutely not.
I'm going to ask for
amazing.
Chiron's history check here.
Come on, Kyra.
I still think
Fail it,
Road Coin
fail
is
it.
not the sword name.
You want me to try it again?
Your history check for knowing who Seatoad Coin is.
Yeah, different.
Well, shit.
Okay.
Damn.
Chiron, you've been to Cash and Coin's corn stand. It's a nice little shop in Nausea. Good food.
Okay. So it's the person that owns that place then.
Yep. He's a grung. If you're familiar with what grung are, they're frog people. I will, in fact, we can do a fun thing of putting Coin on the screen.
I was gonna ask, I would imagine I've probably encountered or interacted with Coin before.
Oh, yeah. And he's a person who would have dealt with your dad for supplies.
So, just so I understand, and this might be something you might have to
Sure.
whisper to me or just tell me hell no. Would I know the consequences of her not doing this, or if there was a timeline on when this needs to be done by?
I'm going to send this to you, which is fun. I'm going to keep it vague, and you can interpret it to her as you wish.
I'm sorry, what was the name of the
Thank
shop?
God for Nat 20s.
Sorry, what was the question, Diana?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what was the name of the shop again?
Oh, it's Cash and Coins
Okay.
Corn Stand. All right, and it gets renamed this coming Wednesday, just for the record.
Oh, fair.
And then for Chiron,
So that adds another timeline to us of now we have to also get to Nausea within a certain period of time. This was probably part of that history check I was trying to do on this, but would I know why the hag cursed this? Like what he did to cause her to curse this sword for him?
no, you would not know that. Not
Okay.
with 16. And while the Arcana check has shown you the properties of the sword, the history checks you have done would not tell you why she hates him so much.
Okay. All right. And do I see anything in here about how to remove the curse with the Arcana check?
That would be a new Arcana check.
A new Arcana check. Okay, I'm
please.
going to do a new Arcana check.
Yes, sir.
And this one has to be a nat 20 as well?
This one does not.
Okay. Oh, some bitch.
You do not know. You're
Shit.
shooting for
You know
16
what?
on that
You know
one.
what? Use my inspiration on that one.
Okay. Leanna's inspiration. She doesn't want to be cursed.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well.
Okay. So, Nayana, basically, what we have to do here is, if you encounter this Grode coin fellow, you have to attack him. The sword will know if you're in approximation of his location. If you do not attack him, there will be a bit of a attack on your mind. Fortunately, we don't have a specific time frame this has to be done on, but if you come in contact with this fellow, which Chiron would know in this talking that he's encountered this Grode coin fellow, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Which luckily, I am very familiar with who Grode coin is, but you must attack him with the sword. I'm not sure if you are supposed to kill him or simply just draw his blood with the sword, but you must attack him, and it will last until we are able to find some way to either break the curse or attack him with the sword.
Noted.
I think we need to put the. Do we have a sheath for this cursed object?
It does. Yeah, she kept it in there, but she's gonna keep it on
Yeah.
her.
Let us put the sheath on it. I would recommend highly that you keep it on your person.
That's the plan,
The
I know.
individual that this is that this thing was targeted to is what was the name of the race again?
A Grode.
Grung? Groat.
Yes.
Okay. It's the name of the race is a Grode. I'm
It's
not
a
sure if you ever
subspecies of
encountered them before.
Grode.
I'm not sure if you've encountered that particular species before, but he's basically a blue frog-looking fellow.
Unlikely
with an 11.
Nayana, because he's
Yeah, I
the
wouldn't think
last
so.
of the Grode.
Ah. Okay. Okay. But yeah, she'll definitely if he holds it back out to her, she'll take it, put it back in its scabbard and back on her hip.
However,
So
with an
Mhm.
11, the Grode are a cautionary fairy tale. They died out primarily due to bad circumstances. Every time that one of the Grode is mentioned, they've died in bizarre circumstances. Being impaled by the point of a ship, being dragged underneath the waves by a rock, being collapsed upon by bookshelves within a library. Every time that a Grode is mentioned, it's always been a horrible death due to some misadventure.
As a question, real quick, Eric.
Accident
As a
prone.
question,
Yes.
if the target of this sword were to be killed prematurely for her before she got to him, would that break the curse on her?
No, that's the fun part.
I didn't think so.
Mhm.
So if she comes up on his dead body and he's already dead, then would she still have to attack the
Of
body?
course.
And then the question is because if he's dead, he's probably not going to have any blood with the sword recognize that she attacked him.
I can't answer that until we get to that situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just keep it in mind. And it's a case of walk up to him, is like, can I have a bit of your blood? We'll see how it goes.
It's
Fun times.
this is Pitney Bones striking back from beyond death. It was
Mm.
designed to be like, we're going to put people at odds with them.
Maybe
Mm.
Mr. Coin did not deliver a parcel he was supposed to deliver.
Maybe Mr. Coin killed her, and this is her contingency plan to get back at him after her death.
No, I think it's more the partial.
Yeah. So,
Fun times. Well, thank you for the lift up. And I think that was all. Yeah, I just wanted to check on the sword. Yep, that's all. That's all that I had for her.
okay.
Oh, I need to put this 5,000.
Are you guys ready to depart to go towards Ryport?
Yes.
Indeed.
Understood.
Sailing montage?
Sailing montage for the first 2 days of 4. You guys pass the days and nights uneventfully. Merrick will get healthier. You won't see anything of Kesra. she's going to remain in her hammock and silent during the journey. Merrick's going to have spirits risen, and at one point will ask to take over the helm of the ship, just because he wants to feel the waves once again. But it's not until the third day that any dangers show themselves. And the first thing you guys see at that point is, while Merrick is at the helm, a long white tentacle rises from the waves near the front where Chiron has been looking out. And so that's where we're going to pick up. And I need you guys to please target your tokens, and let's roll for initiative.
Fabulous.
We have had
Finish.
a long rest, correct?
You've had 2 long rests.
Okay.
Oh
yeah,
my
let me,
lord, I'm so rested.
let's see.
Oh. Go ahead and hit
Long
your long rest
rest.
buttons and confirm those.
Look at me getting a 15. Wee.
If I'm gonna get shitty rolls, I'm glad I'm getting them out of the way with initiative.
I am pulling up Astrid and Valrath because they are here to help you. Absent in spending time with each other.
Can't believe that they're spending
Right.
each other.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Says the person who just had to take a 2 week
Yeah, exactly.
to spend time with my wife, my life partner.
And
Alright.
I've done the long rest, but it's my token's not picking up the health bar boost.
That's because I need to change the
Shame.
token. We'll get that.
Yeah.
Reasons.
That fits you.
D&D Beyond, doing D&D Beyond things.
It is. It is.
With D&D Beyond, everyone.
Roll.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't think I ever rolled my dice for my my HP
16.
increase.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Squishy bastard.
Right.
My rolls are horrible on my HP increase.
Cool. And Merrick gets to be involved in this. All right. Well, then I need to roll for my baddies. Fun. Oh. Oh, up there. I messed up. Apologize. That should have been a 17. Rising from the water, you see this white tentacle rise up over the side towards Chiron with a hungry intent. All right. So, Athana, you see it up here. What do you want to do?
Well, burn second Hex's constitution.
Very well.
And firebolt for an action.
Okay.
Be fear. Me when I bolt in fear.
All right. With a firebolt of an 18, you struck it. How hard did we blast it? 6 plus. What's the
Another
1d6 for pass? A total of 9 damage dealt. Good. As the burning smell of this sea creature fills the area, then we go to Astrid. Astrid's going to take her dazzling maul and is going to leap forward. She can make her way 30 feet to there. And she can't reach it from here. So she's going to use her 2 javelins. Once and I believe one of those hits, both of those hit, dealing 14 points of damage as Astrid comes flying forward. Oh, Then we go to this creature. Rising up from the other side of the ship, another creature comes up on board. As it does so, it's going to use its 2 tentacle attacks. And we're going to do this on either Athana or Chiron, because those are the 2 people in reach. Number 1, Athana. The tentacle reaches up.
Ew.
With a critical strike, Athana, you're going to suffer 31 points of damage and be grappled.
I hate that.
Should. As the cold, wet tentacle slaps you hard, we are then going to strike you a second time. With a 10, we do not harm you. Alright. As that tentacle is now wrapped around you, you can feel psychic energy beginning to course through it. It's going to be nasty if it makes it to your turn while you are still grappled. Alright. Down here, the hexed one can target Chiron or Astrid. Where it's at. We're going to attack Astrid. Astrid is going to be critically missed, and then a 21 to strike Astrid will hit her, dealing 8 psychic damage, and she will be grappled. Wrap a tentacle around her. We then go to Merrick. Merrick does not like this situation. And kind of far away, and he's currently driving the ship. He looks back at Criella. Are you good?
In the sense that I'm going to go kill them, yes.
Very well. And he's going to continue driving the ship so that you guys have a stable place to work from. He will cast a poison spray from where he that doesn't have point of food. Yep. So going to hold off on that. He maintains the ship for the time being. Ayana, we go to your turn.
Okay. Checking a distance real quick. Okay. Well, since they've had a long rest, let me pull out here. She is going to. But what she will do first, just move up a little bit, kind of to the center, and point. Okay, so she is going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
And trying to figure out good placement so that it hits both of them at the same time. It has to be within 10-foot radius sphere, but without hitting Chiron. So probably just, if my math is right, just off the right-hand side of the
I
ship.
don't think you actually hit both of them.
Oh yeah, I guess.
It's a 10-foot square.
So if you snapped a corner, 10 foot.
Didn't mean to click that.
Right.
It would also hit Astrid.
Yeah. You're gonna have a hard time doing it. Because there's a 10.
How hard does this hit?
Honestly, just hit them. What's the worst?
Well, being that Athana is probably looking more rough to her than Astrid is, she will cast it so that it hits the one that's got Athana grappled.
All right.
That was an accidental click, but we used that roll, I guess. I just clicked it too early.
Cool. So you're going to do the one that's on Astrid. Or Athana or Astrid, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Athana. Sorry.
Okay. But we shattered that one. Its Constitution saving throw against your spell will result in a 24. You will suffer 6 thunder damage.
Cry.
Okay. Steadying. Okay, she couldn't move. So, that will be her turn. She'll stick there for the moment and just kind of monitor. Maybe move up another. Just move a little square or two to get a better view. Or since
Cool.
Valrath is there, she'll get up even with him.
Briella.
Do you guys think they have to be, No, never mind. Don't really want to do it, but I want to also go in with people. So, spending 1 key point. Bonus action, Step of the Wind. Runs down, jumps over, and flies down in the air, going to try to land with a fist, trying to strike through the creature.
Okay.
Hearing the to hit. Ooh, a 20.
But he strikes it hard.
4. Oh, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Very good.
And then, ooh. So, sort of strike. It's kind of water, isn't it? Or is it totally corporeal?
It is completely corporeal. In fact, the rubbery skin on here allowed your punch to hit down until you felt bone, leaving a black bruise on
Okay.
the white skin.
So she punched down, sort of bringing it back a little bit, lands, and then in the same bounce comes back with a what is that? Reverse roundhouse kick to the head. 4. 10 points of damage.
Okay. As you hit the
That's all I can
dome-like
do.
structure that counts as its head, you dealt 10 damage.
Slowly wheedling out where its weaknesses are. But that is my turn.
Okay. Did you want to use your bonus action martial arts strike? Or you use
Oh
Step
no,
of the
I
Wind?
I needed to bonus action Step of the Wind to get there.
Understood. Cool. Well, another creature rises from the depths right up here next to Valrath. As the tentacle comes up, an 11 won't strike him, nor will a 10. Then a fourth creature appears at the back of the
There's so-
ship.
There's so many.
As it came up, it reached for where Criella had been, and instead will move onto the ship, finishing its movement there. Athana, we return to the top of the order. What would you like to do?
What kind of roll do I need to make to not be grappled?
To escape, you're going to have to do an athletics or acrobatics check, but at the start of your turn, because you are grappled, you are going to suffer some psychic damage. That's going to be 16 as I rolled the maximum on the damage dice.
Ow! Her bones!
All right. So Athana's down to 4 hit points, I believe, and did not escape with her action. Would you like to use your inspiration on that?
Yeah, I might.
As inspiration being used. Trying to escape the grapple. You do escape.
nice.
You are no longer grappled by the tentacle. That's your action. You still have your bonus action and your movement, but do be aware that they could use opportunity attacks if you move too far.
Nothing else for now.
Okay, no bonus action potions or anything?
I don't think I have any potions still.
Okay.
It-
Astrid's going to look at you freaked out about the fact you don't have any potions. We'll have to fix that, she says, as she suffers psychic damage at the start of her turn, suffering 13 psychic damage. And she's going to say the term, oh, hell no. And she's going to strike at the tentacle here. And with a 20, she will bludgeon the tentacle, dealing 9 damage. And she's going to smite that tentacle. Adding an additional 4 damage. Wow, that was... Alright, her second strike with that maul on that... That would have dealt 13 like that. quick.
I feel like Chiron got skipped.
I don't have Chiron on the initiative.
Chiron's not on the list.
What initiative did he have?
I rolled, I think, a 2 or a 4. I think a 2.
Going on. Yeah, you rolled a 2. You must not have clicked on your token.
All right, all good. We'll
Okay.
go ahead and let me finish up Astrid's walloping here, and we will.
I was like, wait a minute. What's going on here?
All right, she does not hit the second time, and she's going to use her inspiration here because she wants to get this thing dead. Astrid's inspiration will go away, and the reroll for that up in. Be a 22 to deal 13 damage to the tentacle, breaking the tentacle. Great. Alright, let's go back to Chiron's turn at the 2 initiative.
Chiron is going to target this tentacled bastard here,
Sure.
and he's going to hit him with an improved Witch Bolt.
In fact, I didn't put Valrath on the initiative. Alright. But with an improved Witch Bolt, you will deal 18 lightning damage to this thing. And in fact, it's 36 lightning damage to this creature. Because they are vulnerable to lightning damage.
Yep. So he's gonna hit that, and as he holds the bolt, the stream, he's gonna start kind of stepping forward towards it, kind of.
Okay, that's
Stuffing
going to
right
provoke an
here.
opportunity attack from this guy who has 10-foot reach.
Okay, can I retroactively not do that?
Sure, that's fine.
Because he's squishy, and I don't need opportunity attacks on Chiron.
Okay. Well, after Astrid, it would have been Valrath's turn, and Valrath is going to smash this thing as well. And we're going to use the Death Dancer's Dirge as a sword, strictly missing, and then striking for an additional 9 damage. And then he is going to throw his sword off the side of the ship. Bonus action. And it will then make an attack there. And with the 21 due to the flanking, we'll strike this thing, dealing 9 points of damage. Alright. Then we go to spawn here. This creature has 3 people within reach. Gala, Ithana, and Chiron. 1d3.
I think I should just, leave. Run away.
Briella. This thing's gonna swipe at you twice with tentacles. The first time, being a 22 to strike.
That
you,
hits.
dealing 11 psychic damage as the tentacle wraps around you. Whoop. It will then slap at you a second time with the tentacles, bludgeoning you for 14 psychic damage.
My fucking bones.
Yep. Those hurt.
They do. Oh.
Someone's ringtone. This one here is going to rise onto the ship, and from here we can attack any one of the 4 targets that are within reach. Or one Criella. Criella, tentacle to slap you for 11 damage.
Sorry about that.
And the second slap upon Criella would be in another 5 damage. So another 16 damage, Criella.
Ithana's down at 4 health. I'm down to 3.
Alright.
I was a 4, but don't know how I'm at full somehow.
I don't know. May need to update that. We'll correct it. Alright. Merrick, seeing the thing behind him, is going to leap forward. His fancy footwork. Merrick is going to attack with the Siren's Kiss. And here, come on, buddy. And with a 21, he's going to deal 25 damage to the thing. And then he's going to his putting action to dash because his fancy footwork is going to move away to here. And his dash. Cool. We don't want to be anywhere near that thing, so we're actually going to move beyond it to so that we're out of its reach, hopefully. Nayana, we go to your turn.
Okay, that saves me having to go back toward the helm because she had a little bit of a panic attack. She turned around and saw that thing right behind him.
There's a non-zero chance I go down on my turn.
Unless you can break the tentacle that's holding her.
Okay. Well, at first, is it action to roll a history check to see if he knows what these are?
Sure.
Or would they be nature?
This is just thought, so let's roll your history check.
History check, okay. Nat 20?
Oh, you're gonna hate this.
Oh, great! Well, no, you said they were vulnerable to lightning. That's a good thing.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Healed by lightning.
I say the dice have chosen violence today.
Here you go, Nayana.
Oh, great. Okay.
As a siren, there's probably a little bit of a pucker factor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and she would know their resistances and stuff like that, wouldn't she?
Yeah, but
within a 20.
in these cases, these are vulnerable to lightning. You've seen that, so their resistances are slightly different than what she's used.
Right. Okay. What? She's like, and I guess she would probably be wondering what the heck they're doing here. With that history check, would she know their like habits as far as like not just their stats, but their habits of why in the world they would?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send that to you. That'll be fun.
Game Master being like, yes, this will be fun for you to know. Never a good sign.
Huh. It's a language I would have never thought to give her. Should have, but I didn't.
There you go. Have fun.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, she'll actually call out before she moves. She's like, unless you want to look like them, you're going to want to kill them. Quickly.
And you look over and you see Criella over there, and if Criella starts her turn with that tentacle attached, Criella's going to fall unconscious.
Yes. So what she's going to do, she's going to step around Merrick, excuse me, dear, and she's actually going to come up here.
He's going to spin and, with a dancing motion, throw you forward.
Yeet! Yeet the siren.
This bitch knifey, yeah, yeet.
Yep. Because that's how they roll.
I was told this is how they roll.
Yeah, this is that's why usually when they fight, they try to stay relatively close together. This is a little bit of an emergency situation, though. We don't need more of these guys on the deck. One thing I want to check on her. For her two, and I always get confused about this. For her two-weapon attack, the first attack has to be with a weapon, or can it be with a spell?
If you're doing two-weapon fighting, it has to be with a weapon.
Okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
Eldritch
Well, okay,
Knights
so
get to be able to do something different.
That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. All right. Well, being as that this one right here, she is going to shocking grasp. That one right there.
Okay.
Do not fuck me, dice. Oh Jesus.
Valrath is going to grant you his
Thank you. These dice are just a freak. It's like they're giving us the nat. We appreciate the nat 20s, guys. It's like Anyway.
Valrath knows this needs to hit. However, he's going to be very disappointed that it didn't.
Well, you know, like in the what is that? Because I don't want to die, I'll give you my inspiration. Could you please actually roll above a fucking
Before I
9?
roll, I am firing these dice. Stand by, please, because this is freaking ridiculous.
Stand by for dice torture.
But here's where we get to reveal that is going to be the last of the inspirations for this session.
Yep. There will be no more inspiration.
Okay.
And the self-interest inspiration roll for Neana's Shocking Grasp.
Coming momentarily.
From
Load
the
character
Diana.
sheet. Here we go.
It's gonna be like a nat.
Oh
one.
my! Are you
Another
serious?
9!
Christ.
How are you doing this?
I don't know. And
Oh,
that's the new.
Mayana, you're not very good with this lightning thing, are you?
Apparently not.
you're trying to grab, get purchase. You just can't.
Okay.
The tentacles.
So we'll go ahead and take that nice little snip and we'll put that over in the Discord.
That is freaking ridiculous.
I snipped my big failures, but this one is just sorry. All right, Neana, you did not touch it.
Well, and she can't use bonus action.
Do you have a bonus action for anything? That wasn't an attack, sadly.
Potions?
I'm looking at my crossbow.
Chiron
she'd
has
have,
a
she'd have had
potion.
to. She'd have had to weapon attack to use her crossbow. So.
Do you have a healing potion? Because I would have taken one of mine, but
I don't have any right now.
Chiron
That
has
was-
a healing potion on
and
his
I
belt
don't
if you
even
wanna grab
I
off
don't
of him.
myself. I have other things on my potion belt.
Chiron has
Yeah,
one on
I-
his potion belt if you want to reach over
Not-
and grab his and feed it to her.
Nayana, won't you grab the potion? Won't you grab this potion
Actually,
off of
that's-
my belt? As I'm a little
That's-
indisposed at the moment.
And she can use her bonus action for that.
Yes, because it's on
Okay.
a potion belt.
Yep, she will snatch that potion belt or potion off. Not his whole belt. Don't want him pantsing.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
She will grab
Derek's
that
going to
potion
just
off
raise
his
an
belt.
eyebrow at that.
Not the right time.
Hey, I think we're starting to establish canonically OC that he's got a. Hey, Chiron has Riz.
Hey, Niana. I would like you to roll the potion, the healing potion. Your roll has been so good.
No, I'm not touching shit. No.
But you are the one giving me the potion, so this is in your hands.
No. You're going to roll the healing potion, sir.
Oh, fine. 2d4 plus
Yes,
2 or
yeah.
4?
I will either hand it to Corella or just say, "Open your mouth."
What's the dice? 2d4 plus what?
3, 4 plus 2.
We in it, boys. We in it.
That's unfortunate.
Well, on the
Seriously?
Yeah, this is where we die.
I'm supposed to have 7. At least now, it's like if he rolls average, I might still be alive.
Right? So,
Hit
This is
it.
what we have
Hit
the
me.
diamonds for.
Give me that 2d8.
the 2d8 at the start of your turn, Criella, be a 12.
12. I'm down.
Criella falls unconscious at the start of her turn. All right,
Jesus.
Criella, that is non-lethal damage.
Keep
You're not dying.
track of it. Oh, I'm knocked unconscious.
You're knocked unconscious.
Remember
Got
what she said? It's like, unless you want to turn out like them.
All right,
It doesn't really change that we're going to kill them.
all right. Up here, this one is going to attack Valrath. And we slippy slap at Valrath with a 21 against Valrath's AC of 22. It fails. Second slap will be a 13 as Valrath laughs at it and will say, "You have no power here, old man." Up at the top, we are going to then slide, and we can move 20 feet when we're out of the water, so we can make our way to there. Can't quite make it there. Chiron, you were not grappled at the moment. What would you like to do?
I'm going to pulse my witch bolt. And that little other bastard's right here next to me. Yep, he is. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pulse my witch bolt on this thing.
Very well. Dealing 48 points of lightning damage. Very good.
Take that, you blubbering scum!
All right. Anything else?
I mean, I can't move without provoking opportunity attack, and with him only having 18 hit points max, I'm not trying to provoke opportunity attacks from this other bastard.
He only has
so-
18 hit points maximum. Oh no. We need to figure
yeah.
out his hit point issue, man.
Yeah.
Cool. After Chiron, we go to Athana.
And Nana will say, it's like, do not let him drag her off the ship.
Thana will take a big gamble and move to here, then hypnotic pattern these four.
Okay. Well, as you take that gamble, this one's going to roll its opportunity attack and critically strike you
Oof.
before the
Is that-
hypnotic pattern fires off. You will be knocked unconscious.
Question: do we run with massive damage rules?
Yeah, but we didn't get there.
Okay.
I would have to get to 26 below, or his max hit points of 51. I would have had to deal 55 damage with that. So
Isn't it half the max? Oh well, never mind. Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. She's not dying yet, and it's non-lethal damage. So she's unconscious as well. Your hypnotic pattern does not fire off. All right, as Athana's unconscious, Astrid's going to pull an Anakin and go, "No!"
You were the chosen one!
Yeah, and she is going to go
You
full
meant
on
to
angry,
defeat them, not join them.
and she is going to turn into her special form, which is Radiant Soul. All right. Oh, she doesn't want to do that as an action. That would have to be later. No, we need to get rid of something off the board quickly. So we are going to move. This thing's already used its reaction, so she's going to move to here. And in her inventory, never restock potion. Oh, she does have potions. She does have potions on her potion belt. We are going to feed a potion of greater healing to Criella. So Criella is going to receive 14 points of healing. Criella, you'll be conscious once again.
I'd be conscious.
And then she's going to turn to Athana, and she's going to give Athana 1 hit point from Lay on Hands.
Do we have that Corella did that canonically, like the gasp, and then just totally casual? I am conscious. Can we have that like that actually happened?
Oh,
I mean, the worst part is, I look down, the tentacles are still around my body, and it's just like, fuck. 'Cause it's like, I know what's about to come.
Gasp, eyes open. I am
Alright.
That's what
conscious.
she said.
Oh shit.
I might be dead.
and as you look up, you see Astrid over you with Nayana. Man, this hell could be worse. Up here, Valrath is going to swing at the one he's in quote-unquote soloing with Chiron's help. And he's going to use the floating sword first, which will strike, dealing 4 damage. And then using his longsword, strike once and twice, dealing an additional 19 points of damage and killing it. As he uses his foot to shove it over the side, he's going to step up to this one to prevent it from getting closer to anybody else. Right. Then this one down here. We're going to use our 2 tentacle strikes on someone. 1d5? 1d5. Number 3 is going to be Astrid. I heard that. The tentacle will miss Astrid twice. All right. The other one here is going to use its tentacle on one of the 4 people it can reach. Yell, Astrid, Nayana, or Chiron. Number 3 is Nayana.
Still, shoot.
Nayana, a
Yeah.
13 won't hit you, nor
Nope.
will a 9.
And she will hiss at it.
As you hiss at it, Merrick is going to slide underneath here, where he's going to smile at Nayana and grab her wrist. As he does so, he swings his sword, and you're going to swing at the weaker one first. And with a 24, we will hit that one for 18 damage. With our bonus action, he twirls and kicks this one with his offhand, critically striking it with his foot. And
That is so Merrick.
his
It is.
foot damage does 6 damage here.
Oh, I love it.
And because he's attacked both of them, he's going to finish his movement by standing here on the prow. All right. Nayana, we go to your turn.
And she's having a moment because she's, you know, obviously very impressed, but very annoyed that he's outdoing her right now.
Technically, you still have that shock and grab stored. Want to try
As it
again.
should be.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna try the shock and grasp again, but on this one, since it is looks a little more damage to the 2, and that symbol that was baned, right?
Next.
Hexed. Okay. Here, Jesus Christ. I'm not even gonna look. I'm.
A 20
Hey!
does hit, dealing 6 lightning damage. It was this one on the left.
Sorry, no, the one in front of Chiron,
Very
the
well.
one that's hexed.
The 12 lightning damage. Very well done. And it loses its reaction.
Whew. Okay, but since she has done that, that's the thing is, I need to plan her stuff a lot better because her bonus actions are. Anybody have? Who's got another potion on their belt? I can use her her bonus action on. Chiron, do you have another one, or Astrid, that I can
That would
give
be
Astrid's
like-
going
Briella?
to hold off for now. Everyone's
Okay.
fine. Everyone's fine.
Okay. Having a panic moment here.
I mean, I might be dead again. It depends on what he rolls.
mm,
Or down again.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
yeah, she'll
Whatever
what she'll do
happens.
is she'll go ahead and draw both the both her cutlasses and just hold tight where she's at.
Cool.
If he
Briella,
dies, he dies.
here we go. Trying to render you unconscious again. Dealing 11
Aha,
points of damage.
fuck you, I'm still up.
All right. Briella, it is your turn. You are prone
Uh,
and grappled, but it is your turn.
I have disadvantage for attacking from prone, do I?
Yes.
Well, since I'm prone and grappled, there's not much I can really do. Or is there? That would not be all that. I'm going to try to strike the tentacle that's currently trying to wrench the life from me.
Sure.
Okay. No. There we go. Try to strike it once. 15 to hit.
That hits. Doing
6
6 damage. Very good. The rubbery tendril is damaged. Not broken yet.
Here we go. Oh, yes. I hit again.
Yes, sir. For an additional 7 damage. It's very damaged, but still intact. It has another 7 hit points left.
Oh, well, let's see if I can do it. Spending a key for flurry.
Very well.
Why won't you die? Ah, damn.
The 10 unfortunately won't harm it.
Well, let's see. What about a 12?
A 12. It has an AC of 14.
Ah, well, damn, I tried.
Yep. All right. Criella lives.
Not much I can do right now.
All right. Up the top here, this one is going to attack Valrath.
From the top rope.
The 14 and a 22. Valrath is finally going to get smacked in the face. His handsome mug gets tentacle slapped. He will suffer 13 damage. And he turns from being slapped in the face, and he looks at it. You fucked up. And we then go to Chiron. Chiron, your witch bolt's ended. What would you like to do?
I was looking through the explanation of the witch bolt. Am I able to focus on something else?
Nope. Once the target's
Nope.
dead, it's dead.
Okay. All right. Let me see. What do I want to do here? I think what I'm going to do is something that doesn't help you.
Break hole.
I'm gonna
Prank
turn
war.
back. I think I'm going to target Criella here,
Sure.
and I'm going to cast Enlarge on Criella.
Criella, are you going to resist being enlarged?
No, at this point, I'm like, I'm receiving magic, and I'm like, well, I'm either dead or I'm getting bit. I'm either dead or something else gonna happen.
All right, you were still grappled, but you have doubled in size, and all of your attacks will deal an additional 1d4.
Is-
As long as you're alive. All right.
This is someone's fantasy. This is someone's fantasy.
And I'm gonna call out and say, Astrid, do you have any more magic you can use to give Criella some more health?
She looks over.
Oh.
I'm doing my best.
Or Valrath even. Somebody
I've
give
given
this
it
woman
all
some
she's
healing.
got, Captain.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a paladin, not a doctor.
We need more dilithium crystals.
All right. Anything else, Chiron? Bonus action?
I don't really have a bonus action other
Okay.
than 2-weapon fighting, and I don't have 2 weapons, so.
Cool. Then we go to Athana, who is conscious but prone. What would you like to do, Athana?
Spend a movement to get up and try the hypnotic pattern again.
Okay. Where are we doing the hypnotic pattern? On the bottom 2?
I think it can reach all 3 currently. It's
How
30
big
feet.
is the hypnotic pattern? It is a 30-foot cube. 30-foot cube. Oh, that's the wrong thing. You need to measure from the corner. 30-foot cube would only be that big. Oh no, you can't get all 3 of them. Get 2 of them though.
That's good enough.
All right. This will affect everyone in there because it doesn't. You don't have careful spells, so this is going to affect people who didn't intend. But if you did like so, it would be just Merrick and the 2 creatures. You want to do it like this? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we're going to start off with the 2 creatures. Their wisdom saving throws against your spell. Let's get you to cast a spell. He cast.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Merrick might have advantage against being charmed.
Yes. All right. So the bottom one here is going to be hypnotized. And then the top one is going to resist. And then Merrick. And do need you to hit cast there, Athana. And against spells, not against being charmed, but against spells, disadvantage. However, that's not going to help Merrick, as he will also be hypnotized.
Oh, damn.
Okay. All right. But that leaves only 2 of them active. Oh, anything else, Athana?
Nothing else.
All right. Astrid. Astrid's going to look at the situation. Everyone's vertical. They don't need healing yet. And Astrid's going to do the meanest thing ever. And Astrid's going to step past Nayana and is going to shove, because this guy who's hypnotized can't resist while he's hypnotized. So she shoves him off the side. And he goes splashing in the water. Astrid smiles. See? I can do it too. And then we'll finish her movement by coming back up here so she doesn't get shoved off herself. Valrath is going to strike at the one who said had fucked up. And we're going to move the Death Dancer's Dirge to here. It will swing. Missing. Then he uses his longsword once and twice, cutting it finally for 11 damage. The spawn that is here gets to choose from any one of the 5 targets that are within reach. 1d5. Number 1 is Criella. Criella, we're going to try to knock you out. Criella, you're going to suffer 10 damage.
I'm out.
And then it's going to provoke an opportunity attack as it's going to try to dive off the side with its prone, unconscious friend. As it does so, Astrid is going to take her opportunity attack first and is going to try to grapple the creature with her opportunity attack. Astrid's athletics check would be an 11. This creature's check to pull free would be a 13. Nayana, you're the hope in order to hold this creature here if you can grapple it.
Yep. And that would be, let's see.
Athletics only.
Athletics only. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
11.
And it got
Jesus
a
Christ.
17. As it splashes into the water with Criella, it'll move 10 feet down.
Me when I just die.
Not yet.
No, no, no.
All right. Cool.
And I'll say it's like immediately after it does, Nana's like dropped her sword. She's pulling off her jacket at this point.
Okay. Athana, you can drop Hypnotic Pattern because the one you had hypnotized, right now the only one you've got hypnotized is Merrick.
Yeah, I dropped it.
I mean, and someone in the water.
Right. So Merrick, seeing the situation, she's a member of the crew and is going to dive off fully dressed. As he dives off fully dressed, he's going to attack the tentacle that is currently attached to you with a 14, because their AC is 14. He's going to deal 24 points of damage to it. The tentacle is snapped. The creature suffers the 24 damage. And Merrick doesn't have a great bonus action to use, so he's going to do his weapon fighting to bludgeon it for an additional 3 here. All right. As Merrick dove in after Criella's unconscious form, go to Nayana.
Okay, I was checking something on her attacks. Actually, no, she will hold on to her sword, or she'll at least pick them back up
She at least stripped off the jacket because she doesn't want the jacket to get wet, mind you. But yeah, she is then going to dive off.
Okay. It requires 10 feet of movement to get down to where they're at. You're good.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, she dive down 10 feet. I think for now she is not going to shift, but she will take 2 swipes with her with Pitney Bones and the other sword. 18 to hit on the first one.
18
So
strikes.
we should have sneak attack because
Yep,
Merrick's
dealing
right there.
18 damage.
Okay, and then her offhand on the other one.
Sure.
9.
That won't hit.
Okay, and that was her bonus action, her movement. It no longer has Creela grappled, right?
Correct. Merrick cut the tentacle in half by
That's right,
it and
okay.
freeing Creella.
Okay, so... But at this point, she's extremely annoyed, so she'll dive 5 more feet down underneath it to keep it from diving down.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
Creella, you are unconscious but not dying currently. Well, you wouldn't be, except for you're submerged.
Creella continues breathing normally.
She breathes underwater?
She has a necklace of adaptation. I technically don't need to breathe.
Cool.
Because when you're a veteran sailor, you get stuff like that.
Creella, you do not need to make any death saves at the moment. You're just unconscious in the water, breathing normally. So, that saves you. Up here, we're going to attack Valrath twice. That tentacle. And 9 won't hit, nor will a 14. Chiron, what'd you like to do?
Chiron is pretty sure that with Merrick and Nyana, they've got Creella under control, so he's going to step up here, and he is going to cast his 3rd level improved Witch Bolt at this creature up here.
One near Valrath. Awesome.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Valrath was moving too much, and you impacted his shield. Deflected the blow away from the creature.
Honestly,
Damn it,
why do
Valrath,
they keep
stand still.
punishing Valrath this much?
Valrath looks over. Got this.
Now, clearly, you've been standing over there for quite a minute.
Anything
And
else?
That's going to be mine. Nope, that's it.
All right, Athana, we're up to your turn.
I'll cast Ray of Enfeeblement on this.
Very well. Need you to hit the cast button. There you go. Well, the 20 will hit it. It's Constitution saving throw against that spell will result in a 16, so it will resist the effect. I heard that. All right. Anything else, Athana?
Nothing else.
Okay. Astrid. Astrid would love to be as nimble as Merrick and Niana, but sometimes practicality is more important. So she cannonballs off the side instead of diving smoothly. And as she cannonballs down, she's got a potion in her hand that she is going to feed to Creella. Creella the potion.
Graceful as a
Creella,
swan, heavy as a rock.
you're going to recover 12 hit points. And then she's going to look at the situation. And she thinks she could kill it if she got lucky. She's currently 5 feet above Creella, so we're going to swing with our action. We're going to make 2 swings here. First being a 14 to strike. Because of advantage, this is 16, thanks to Niana being below the creature. So it'll suffer 9 damage. And she's going to smite it again. Dealing an additional 5. And then her second swing with the maul will be a 21 to strike. And she's not going to give any chance for this thing to get away. So we're going to do a second level smite on this one, adding an additional 14 damage and crushing it. As the blast of radiant light sears across the water and up into the sky, Astrid smiles. That's how it's done. And she reaches down for a hand to Criella. Balrath, on the other side, is going to use his Death Dancer's Dirge for its 4th attack. And that does 10 damage. He grabs it out of the air and then will drop his longsword on the ground. As he does so, swings Death Dancer's Dirge twice more, dealing an additional 7 damage. Go to Merrick. Merrick, seeing that the situation is under control, Criella, you did recover 12 hit points.
Oh.
Due to a potion.
Wunderbar.
Merrick is going to swim down and grab Nayana by your hand. And using his movement, he's going to dash. And he's going to swing you up out of the water, Nayana, and onto the deck. And as he does so, he uses your momentum to pull himself up as well once you've hit the deck. That used, it would be 15 feet up, so that used 30 feet of his movement. He will bonus action dash. And he will go behind Valrath here. And he will use his action to dodge for the moment. We go to Nayana.
Okay. And after he does that, she'll kind of move along the railing there. And they are still 5 or 10 feet down.
Astrid's at the surface. Creella's 10 feet down.
And Astrid has hold of Creella's hand, right?
Holding out for it, not holding it yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Because they've got the last one in hand, so she's worried about getting them up out of the water. Water whip would make them take damage. But she does have... Okay, yeah, she has a rope in her backpack. She'll pull it out and toss it over the side for Astrid to grab.
Cool.
I guess would they be an action or a bonus action?
Yeah,
or...
it's an action to pull it out of the bag.
Yep.
We'll call it object
Action.
action to lower.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, so yeah, she's pulled it out of her bag, she's tossed it down for Astrid to grab. And
or Criella.
then I guess it'd be the next turn to start pulling them up.
Understood. Criella, you are conscious, large, and in charge. What do you want to do?
10 feet below the water, right?
Affirmative.
Eyes yellow, growing more irritated and angry at this fucking mockery. The tattoo that was there, a sort of tattoo flows down her arm as it did before, and I don't know if you want us to make a roll, but I'm going to use Shape of the Flowing Water under me and Astrid to create a column that pushes us up to jump onto the ship.
I have to roll a Arcana check for Astrid to see if she would recognize what this is or not. She does not, so she's going to try to resist.
I don't cast a spell on you. I am moving the water.
So she's going to try to resist the moving water. Interesting. So there's no save on this if you were to use it on an enemy?
Well, technically, I can't use it on an enemy. It is strictly utility. Like, I can, as a key point and an action, let me just...
Let's get you to display the actual thing here.
Yeah, I can display the entire thing. You go, water whip, there, the second one. Then one key point, choose an area of ice or water no larger than 50 feet on the side with 120 feet of you. Change the water to ice with an area, vice versa. You can also reshape.
Okay.
Oh, so I need to actually turn it into ice and then
Right.
move us up.
Yeah. All good. We'll say for this time, just for the rule of cool, we'll blast you onto the deck. And she's going to make a dexterity saving throw because she doesn't know what's going on. What's the spell save DC for your stuff?
15.
All right, so she's going to dodge to the side of the column of water.
Just like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Nice tell a story.
thrown into the water or thrown up from the water, Criella will grab on the rigging, grab on some rigging, like sort of tossing her a little bit more further forward. And actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna stay over here so I don't accidentally get hit again and go down.
Okay. All right.
I would like to run at the enemy, however, that's probably a bad idea.
Avalet Spawn at the far end there is going to use its tentacles on either Valrath or Merrick. For 2, we're going to attack Merrick with disadvantage because he's dodging at the moment. Its tentacles flow past Valrath. 11 won't hit him, and a 14 to hit Merrick Blackwater misses his AC of 15. Chiron, what would you like to do, sir?
Chiron is going to see this, and he's going to see Criella having fun being a much larger entity. So he is going to, instead of using one of his spells, he's going to use Firebolt.
Okay.
And he's going to Firebolt at this thing and pray to God that he's better with fire right now than he has been in the past. So,
I love the noise. And you strike it, dealing 6 fire damage.
Not impressed with that, but I mean, I'll take it.
Eh.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a little eh.
He said, eh.
Anything else, Chiron?
Nope, that's it.
All right. As he did enough damage to deal a third of his hit points, we go to Ithana.
That's dirty.
Like, please tell me he actually makes that noise when he casts spells. Eh.
He probably when he, especially when he doesn't do very well at the cast, it's like, eh.
All right. Ithana, what are we doing?
You have fire a couple of Eldritch Blasts at the sea in front of Valorant.
All right. Eldritch Blast will miss, unfortunately. Right. So,
How about
the
the second
21 will hit.
second shot?
All right. So, dealing 9 force damage to it. Very good.
Bonus action, move the hex to this one.
Cool. You're concentrated on the hypnotic pattern, so you'd have to recast Hex. Do you want to do that using another spell slot?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Cool. After you hexed it, anything else? No? Any movement?
Yeah. I already moved, so nothing else.
Okay. But be sure you cast Hex, so we spell slot. Astrid would then use the rope and come aboard. And she's going to look at the situation. Going to take a couple steps to there. That's all she's going to be able to move. And does she have anything as far as no? Yeah, she's going. You know what? We'll go ahead and do a command. Going to command this thing to grovel.
Command grow.
All right, and its wisdom saving throw against that spell be a 20. Will not grovel. As we go to Valrath's turn, Valrath is going to say, "She said lay down and die." And he's going to attack 3 times. Sorry, twice.
Oh, shit.
All right, well, he missed on the first one, but the second one, he's going to critically strike. He's going to deal 13 base damage. And then Valrath, of course, is going to smite on this. And he is going to smite, and that is going to deal an additional 26 damage to this creature. Very good. Leaving you with 15 hit points, we go to Merrick. Merrick Blackwater smiles at the situation. "With your leave, Captain," as he looks over at Niana.
By all means.
He turns to flank the creature, and from here he will attack, drawing the blade across the back of its neck. He will deal 21 points of damage and kill the aboleth spawn, removing its head and lowering it to the ground. With a salute and a swipe of his sword, this slime flings onto the deck and into the sea. Exit initiative.
Yay.
Oh, that was trying.
She'll actually walk over to the, and the body's still laying on the deck.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, she'll actually give it a kick. So the damn aboleths.
Well, whatever they were pain.
No, would it seem odd to her? I guess maybe still running off that nat 20 history check. Was it just a random incursion, or would it just seem odd to her that they
We
attacked
will
like
go
this?
off of that previous history check here. Aboleth spawn reach out to bring creatures into the thrall of greater aboleths that are in the area. Aboleths are usually within 10 miles of their normal spawn. So somewhere nearby, there is an aboleth beneath the waves.
And at that point, she's like, "Yep, we need to go now. Get all the speed out of the ship we can. We need to get out of the area. These are just a spawn."
Merrick's
Before
going
the
to-
spell.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Merrick steps to the helm of the ship and begins driving. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Chiron looks up at Criella and says, "Criella, you are even more ravishing, 4 times larger than you normally are."
I do also have a good vantage point here.
Indeed you do.
Can you remove this spell? Let me get down.
Indeed, if that is what you wish, and Chiron's going to break concentration on enlarge.
Ah! Not that it
Fastest
does
weight
not
loss ever.
feel- Not that it's not a good feeling, but I don't quite like being such a side.
Indeed.
She's gonna inspect the. Just investigate the body of the aboleth for anything useful, but nope.
So, Niana, you say that their mother is somewhere within 10 miles of this place?
Aye, 10 miles. We need to get out of here. Put as much distance as we can. They don't go far from their young.
Chiron, you're going to find a very glassy stone right in its forehead, this creature.
Okay, am I able to remove said stone?
Or, very easily.
Okay, I'm going to remove the stone, take it off, and I'm going to hold it up to Niana and say, "Do you recognize what this is?"
Yes. Would that be history or nature
This
or
would
medicine?
be a history check.
12.
12. Yeah, you know this. You go, Niana.
Oh, okay.
I've read many things in the books that I've looked at over the years, but I've never seen anything that explains what this is.
Oh, it doesn't. I don't have access to that one.
Okay, one sec. I'm going to
Yeah,
send
she'll-
it to you through.
Yeah. In the meantime, like RP fellows, like she'll take the stone and she'll look at it. It's like, yeah, I know what this is.
The username is Niana.
There
Go.
we go. Thank you. Okay. Oh, it's an adder stone.
What
does it add?
The devil is an Adderstone.
It's exactly
Make
the
sure-
opposite of subtraction stone.
No, that's reverse math.
Reverse
Subtraction is
math.
reverse math. Okay, I was like, yes, it can be kind of useful if you keep it on you. If you're ever paralyzed, the stone will shatter, and you won't be paralyzed anymore. And she hands
We
it back
should
to
give
him.
that to you since you are holding that blade.
That is true. You do have a tendency to get yourself into problems, and if you ever get paralyzed by one of these problems,
And she looks over at Cruella and flicks her off. Well, let's be fair. That sword, it was a poison condition. It wasn't paralyzed, was it?
Right.
Because she went unconscious. She
well,
she wasn't
yeah, but it's
paralyzed.
also like, how do I know the difference?
She's making a generality.
Yeah, with that crappy medicine check.
I assume you're dead.
These dice, man. Okay, but no, she'll still no. You keep it, especially because he's pretty squishy, and he found it. So
I mean, if you insist.
Mhm.
If I die, it won't likely be from being
And I'll-
paralyzed. It'll be from just having poor health.
and I'll send you the same snippy. There we go. Actually, should be able to put it in your inventory. D&D Beyond should find it, I would think, on there.
You know, put that. Yeah, if you're not able to
All
add
right.
it to your inventory, let me know. We'll get it done.
Wait, does a subtractor stone then just like make you paralyzed if you ever touch
that'd
it?
be awesome, wouldn't it?
You pick it up, just it breaks.
Yeah, if it ever breaks, you're instantly paralyzed.
Hey, give the GM
I'm
ideas.
paralyzed for 6 seconds.
If you're ever exposed to thunder damage, it shatters, instant paralyzation.
As Nana plays around with her Thunder Wave. Don't test me.
Cool. So, as you guys sail away from this place, you're able to make your way towards Ryport. Everything you guys wanted to do before you arrived the next day.
Nothing I'd want to do.
Nope. Okay. Riella, anything you wanted to do?
No, not really that I can
Okay.
think of.
Cool. Diana, nothing?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Well, you guys did take a long rest that evening. So, it's a long rest button, everybody.
Long rest.
Go ahead and confirm that. Great. Doing long rests for the paladins of Esmer. All three of them are all set. Cool. So, after the next day, you guys will pull in through the gate of Ryport, through the seawall, and into the city proper itself. As you come in, it's a beautiful day here in Ryport. The sun is shining. The seagulls are eating churros out of people's hands. Everything's right in the world except for the fact that Ithana's siblings are gone. Criella's family is dead. Chiron has a grudge to take. And Nyana and Merrick have a ship to rescue. Knows a protectorate's still out there for Astrid and Valrath. Now, Fryport. Are you guys going to the 7 stories to rest and recover? Or what's the plan as you dock the ship?
Chiron's probably going to go look and see if he can't buy himself a couple of daggers, and he's also going to visit the library to see if he can find some books to carry on board for the long voyages overseas.
Okay.
If he needs daggers, Nyana has daggers.
I mean,
Would
we
he
all need
ask
some
her for
personality
daggers?
in our life.
Are they magical daggers?
No, they're just regular ones. I don't know if you were looking for just regular ones for everyday use for the moment, or looking for something special. But she's got several still.
He's looking for something special for, like, in fighting scenarios.
She does have a +2 dagger he can have. Or at least one of them. She's got the 2 cutlasses right now.
Cause see, I've got the ability. Jesus, I've got the ability. Apparently, I don't have the ability. I've got the ability to do 2-weapon fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming if I'm holding daggers that I can attack with one dagger and then use bonus action to attack with the other dagger.
Yes.
In like 5-foot, space scenarios.
Yep. What I'll do is I'll move her +2 dagger to the party inventory, so then you should then be able to pull it into your inventory.
Okay.
Like refresh it should be in there. And if you don't find a better one, she does have several, or if you don't want to spend the gold on it.
Okay. But yeah, that's what Chiron's gonna do before Merrick wants to enact his particular plan.
Cool. All right.
I would say, probably once we get off the ship, probably still do go to the 7 stories, at least check in, maybe not rest, but depending on what time of day they pulled in.
Pull in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Go back to 7 stories and regroup a little bit.
Indeed.
Check on old Stepadon, see how he's doing.
Awesome. He is doing fine. The 7 stories is doing well. You guys will have gained a profit of 70 gold during your absence.
Oh,
Now, have we been splitting that, or have we just been dumping that in the party inventory? I can't remember.
I think you guys were putting this in the party inventory. as
Okay, yeah, I'll just
profits from the bar itself.
Okay, I'll just add 70 gold to the party pot then. Okay.
But this is a great spot for us to go ahead and end, because plotting and the next steps would be best if we had everyone here. Cool?
yes,
Agreed.
I do agree.
Awesome.
Agreed.
Yep, and then we also get to have a intermediary.
All of that.
I have a stroke.
Please don't do that. I've had someone do that on stream before. Please, let's not do that.
Yeah, no burnt toast smell.
No.
Yeah. If your character does do that, have an adder stone in case you get,
Quick, give me the Adderstone!
Just smash it on your forehead.
What
All right.
stroke paralyzation?
It was a pleasure to have you back, Criella. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing GMs out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me for yours. Know someone who wants to play in the GM Eric games? Send them a way. I'd love to talk about getting on the wait list, because right now all the games are currently full. Otherwise, have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll be back this evening for the Raiders of Forgotten Lands as they attempt to cross a rope bridge.
That sounds ominous.
Right? The fact that they do know that there's a giant anaconda on the other side of it makes it more dangerous.